Why? Fuck. I'm not sure why the fuck it's giving me problems, but I'll get it fixed for next stream. I'm really sorry about that, but is what it is for now. Yeah, Waypoint RP. Been a while, huh? A lot of reasons for that. One, headset fucked up. I am borrowing another one from somebody. Witch Hunter moment. Oh fuck, almost forgot. There we go. There we are. Whew. Ha! Yeah, I gotta get hit trackers. I need fucking hip trackers, dude. It's rough. I don't think it's the model. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing today, but it's gonna be something. Oh boy.
Hey, when I left spawn, I was fine.
Yes.
I don't know. Why you asking me why? I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Okay.
Do you have NVIDIA or AMD as your graphics card?
Fuck.
I don't either.
Who the
I
fuck is
think
this
NVIDIA.
Vex guy? Blocked.
I have AMD.
I know, right? Sounds like a
Who's this what guy?
Vex.
Vex?
Vex,
Vex
alright.
Why the fuck is my FPS so high? God damn!
God damn! It starts with a portal. Apparently people are having problems. I'm fine though.
Yeah. Just fucking walk up and just boom.
Settings. Everything's on minus. I don't know what else I can do.
Probably.
I see.
God, you're so fucking kickable, Dexy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgot
I'll
how
figure this out.
small I
Ah, my fucking. Solar, you fucking bitch. Turn that shit off. Weave.
That's a pretty neat entrance.
am.
Ah, the drift. Oh god, it's so bad. God damn. Dude, this drift is ass, dog.
It's not drift, my guy. It's
No,
when
me.
you make a fist, you climb. Oh,
No,
you're
me.
You're just bad then. Get wrecked.
Alright, I'm moving on.
Oh shit.
This is one of the quirkiest things. This is one of the quirkiest.
Man, fuck this music.
Oh, drop me there.
Me
I'm trying to see if I can
fucking
get
shitting
a
on
working
my
version of my model from.
Yeah, I fucking blasted my eardrums out.
Get fucked.
Yeah, okay.
Weave.
I'll see inside then.
Yeah, hopefully, if I have a character.
Hey, I gotta ask you a question.
Man, shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
You're so big.
Something keeps like, why the fuck my size keep changing?
Can I be
I don't know. That's
What is it?
that sounds like
Aw.
a you issue.
Let me fix this shit.
That sounds like a you issue.
Oh god. Yeah, this controller's from a 9-year-old. It's so fucking bad, dude.
Wait, how the fuck? What the hell? What
I
do
stole
you mean?
I stole the headset from my brother.
I did that the last session. Wait. Yeah, no, I did that last session. I stole my stepdad's VR and I hooked it up to my little brother's computer. And that's how I got here.
It was me. It was me, Solar. It was I was your stepfather.
Oh no!
Dude, this model actually dude, what the fuck? It looks so good in this map. Like, it looks so fucking, like, colorful.
It does. It looks great.
Oh, there they go.
Well, take this fucking mirror down.
You get in the role play.
No, you get in the role play.
Damn.
Got him. Can't argue with that, mate.
Yeah.
I forgot how to do Hunter's voice.
Yeah, that does not sound like the man.
Where's my fucking border? Yes.
That also it does not. Is okay. They're there. They're there.
I'm also fucking dying of several diseases.
I know. I know you will.
Oh, did you hear about the stones?
The stones?
Probably that's why I'm dying so badly.
I don't
What the fuck am I jumping, dude? What the f-
You got kidney stones? Is
Nah,
that what
gall.
what you mean?
Gall.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
dying.
Well, they're there.
Oh, my fucking OVR is fucked up. What the hell?
No, it's not OVR, brother. It's,
No, look.
It's
No, look.
literally the, like, this, yeah, that's the...
Oh, it's a world thing.
climbing. They added
Why is it in the... I know, but why is it in the air?
climbing.
It's in the air.
In the spawn room, it's like fucked, and you can pretty much climb anywhere.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It
That
works.
makes sense.
It's no. In map, you can grip fine. You won't float, but in spawn, room,
Weave. Okay, that makes sense.
So we're going to a new
Frame rate is rooting, and then it never
Yay,
happens.
frame rate!
Oh, let's get this shit.
I want to go in and
Frame rate! Frame rate!
A previous iteration
I'm just gonna be my little bean self.
Because I can't make up a character.
Something's borked on this map.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
I tried to catch people who went through because the portal.
Trust me, if it's better than 5-3.
Don't go in here, you will die! Don't do it!
Don't. No, don't threaten him with a good time. Don't threaten.
Go ahead and just move the other map.
Wait, is it?
Who is this? Where?
Up your ass.
I didn't crash. Hashtag.
Oh. I just fucked your bitch. Hey. Ooh. Kill him. Ooh. Kill him. Ooh. Dude, what the fuck is this goddamn barrier, dude? What the fuck? Ooh. 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 I did not make this shit big enough.
Be me.
I'm gonna take my whip and crash in the white-owned businesses. Okay, there we go.
Couldn't be me.
Oh, there's Logathan.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Hello. What are you doing with my legs?
Eh.
We'll just steal your kneecaps again.
God damn.
Oh, again. Was it with you people and stealing my kneecaps?
You don't need them to walk, technically.
Well, if he's not here, so somebody has to do it.
You know that
Do
picture
what?
where like the kid has like the exploding kneecaps and
Taking
the
his
sunglasses?
kneecaps.
That's you. What?
Yoink!
No, I don't know that picture. Hey, get back here.
Certain size. Do you think like? Do you want me to
Weave! I wish I could wake up in the fucking church for once. Alright, well, where's the... I can cheat. I forgot to write down my sermon. Fuck! He is my refuge. He is my fortress. My God, in whom I trust. I will say, in the name of the Lord, allow me to dwell in the shelter of the Most.
new day, new coin. I don't know. New living.
Hmm.
Alright, time to get my scarecrow body. Why aren't you connecting, damn it? Yeah. What? Why is it not connecting?
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
What?
Yep.
Turn what on?
The body?
I should be able to do it, like, I should be able to hop right onto it. Why is it not doing it this time?
That's odd.
It's odd indeed. It's like, I don't think I'll need it for today. 14 open, so not needing it.
Much more colorful. Oh yeah, there was a major fucking map change.
Definitely not.
It got significantly bigger.
Would that be gray duck? Dialect. Goose or gray duck?
Oh lord, it can talk now.
Gray duck it is. Scary. Terrifying. Hey,
It's just-
I've got a question for you. Quack. Got any grapes?
I should.
No. Unfortunate. Seems you cannot help me today.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
It's got.
Them with the power word grapes.
It can talk
New
and it got
town.
bigger.
Same craziness.
It can talk and it got bigger. Explain that to me. How the fuck did the duck get bigger?
It's Sundial, Hunter.
I
Does
don't
this
know.
surprise you in name order?
Yes! It does!
I can She's going to take off your hat. She's going to squish it till it's flat. And then she's going to poof it back out. That's how.
Okay, I was going to say, I really hope you can fix that, because it's very hard to get into that shape.
She's going to bend it slightly. It's quite the impressive hat. It's too bad it's missing its tip.
Yes. How do I explain the analogy for
How are
that?
you two? How are you two, acclimating to the new sound?
Oh.
It's interesting.
Only slight mental breakdowns. But, you know, it gets over it eventually.
Only slight? I see.
Holy shit, he's not in
it's
his
fair.
shop.
He does that sometimes.
He does that sometimes.
Yeah, he does leave
Very
sometimes.
rarely.
Usually during the nights.
I imagine he has to
Anyways.
leave to check on his stocks and everything at some point.
Breakfast? Anyone?
I need to do some exploring
Experienced.
at the moment. If I'm finished,
Have
I may
you
join.
eaten in the past 24 hours?
Morning.
I've not eaten in 48 hours, in fact.
Motherfucker,
You should eat.
It was actually no.
Explore our way. We're going to explore our way, dear, then to the tavern. And you're going to get a hot meal. Eat a cheeseburger. You got nothing but skin and bone.
The hell is a cheeseburger?
Beef jerky?
That sounds
Okay, so
demonic.
imagine a sandwich, except it's sort of a flattened
Beef
ball
patty.
of ground beef with some toppings, cheese being one of them.
Especially for a cheeseburger. You can't have a cheeseburger without cheese. Otherwise, it's a hamburger.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
it's
said.
lame.
That's
Even
why I
if
said
it's not
that's
ham, it's
specified.
beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Whoever named it a hamburger deserves to be fucking shot. There's no ham in it.
Sorry, whose name?
It's a
Dr.
name,
Hamburger?
dear. What was that?
Who named what a hamburger?
I don't know. Probably some guy from Hamburg.
Yes, but what was named a hamburger?
The
a
hamburger.
A hamburger.
A type of sandwich, it would seem.
Sorry, I don't understand what the issue is.
There's no ham in it.
Yeah,
it's
why
all
are we
beef.
Why
shooting
is
the
it a
person
hamburger
because
if
he
it's
named
beef?
something?
Pardon?
Wouldn't be the.
Why is it a hamburger if it's beef?
Have you seen Yana?
Oh
No.
boy, not true. No, I just got up.
No.
What?
Is
Why did they call it a hamburger? Do not say that around her. I feel like she'll start an entirely new oven joke.
Oh, boy.
oven joke.
Sorry.
I don't want to know.
Yana? Yeah, there's a big
Yana,
strong girl. with the dark clothes.
Yana. Right, yes, of course. Right. Yes, she's one of the defenders, isn't she?
Yes.
Right, yes, of course.
But yes.
Where the
that's
hell's the
good.
tavern
It is
now?
salacious. This way.
Behind
along.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's also up here.
It's also up there.
It's easier up
Technically,
here.
that's the bar and bakery. Across the river is the
I didn't
tavern.
want to tempt him on an empty stomach to libations.
Oh. Okay, but so far I've
it's
not
just-
seen anyone tend to the bar.
That's kind of
Right.
self-service. I mean, I've cellared myself.
That's what it looks like.
Yes, but...
I mean,
okay,
that's the
yes,
only
that's
choice
true,
right now.
but what's the point of self-service when you don't have someone tending you to the bar? Like, isn't that the whole point?
Oh, okay,
just
so
go
you need a
No, the whole point of
Whoa!
self-service-
Buy soul! Buy soul!
Cool.
No, you can do it. Are you safe?
Are you alright?
We need rails.
Good. Good.
I don't like stairs.
These stairs are not OSHA compliant.
Ah,
Most
you
aren't.
also
We
know.
need to get
You
a
also know of the goddess Osha.
It seems to be universal.
Yes, the goddess Ocean.
Oh yeah, Hunter. Before I forget,
Safety.
here's your gun.
Yeah.
Her virtues are handrails.
It's still in working condition. I did not touch it nor shoot it.
Good. Only 3 more to
I don't
collect.
know how to operate heavy machinery, especially the dwarves. Dwarven heavy machinery.
Just try not to shoot yourself.
So it's
Oh,
actually
don't tempt me.
Elven goddess.
You think
No,
dwarves?
anyone
I think
can
they're more
worship,
of a
but
kind
the
of,
dwarves, the dwarves,
agnostic towards that sort of thing.
She likes to force her will on the dwarves specifically, and they don't care much for it. But she tried. The paladins of Osha try to enforce her will, specifically
On dwarves.
Paladins of Osha.
On dwarves.
Paladins of Osha.
Good fucking luck.
They call themselves the
Remind me
safety
to look
inspectors.
that up in the archive. Remind
Such
me.
an oppressive regime.
Why is it?
Maybe not.
The
Oh, I
office of
see.
The safety inspector.
Never mind, I see it now.
The OSH of the OSH of the safety inspector.
Beep.
Yes. Oaths of the safety inspector. They're terrifying order.
What do we have?
No, I don't.
That was stupid. I didn't laugh at that.
So you're going to be the
Who said I was
going to
making?
be tending to us then?
Who said I was making anything for you?
I did. Now make me a sandwich.
Especially
Hold on.
a hamburger. Sorry,
Exactly.
Dodger.
Shouldn't you be making something, John? I mean,
He throws
you
a
had
loaf
that
of bread,
idea of a
slice of bread at you.
sausage and biscuit.
Open face sandwich. That is what's known as an open face sandwich. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
My apologies.
Oh, that was very
Oh, you're
uncalled
fine.
for.
Shrimp.
You're fine.
Oh, for you.
Hey, Lawrence.
No worries, no.
Oh, hello.
John, didn't they say the axe wasn't going to be ready until tomorrow, correct?
Yesterday?
Yeah, so today.
Yeah, yesterday said it was going to be ready tomorrow.
It's not what the
Next
artificer
will be ready
said.
until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Where is?
I heard.
That's what Vincent
I heard it
said.
would take a day.
I heard it was
Yeah,
Probably
it's gonna
take
take a
longer.
day of crafting it.
Got it.
He's still doing what he's still doing. Yes.
No, I need.
Well, regardless, they'll be complete.
Pancake? Please.
We have pancakes, yes.
I love pancakes.
Don't mind me. I'll stay out of your way. I'm making something particular.
There's no saying.
Wayne.
Old language. Pannkuchen sind Liebchen. Pancakes are love.
You good? What's up?
Pan Wotten von Liebchen?
Pannkuchen sind Liebchen, not von. It's a different participle.
Pan
That sounds like
Kuchen-
it's
Difficult language, whatever language that
Pannkuchen
was.
sind Liebchen.
Not
Liebchen. Van Kuchen sind Liebchen.
Pannkuchen, not Pfannkuchen. Pannkuchen.
Yeah, I
sind
said Pannkuchen.
Liebchen.
Apparently there was
Sprechen?
Pannkuchen sind Liebchen.
Yes.
Got their
Oh, no.
names. Bear with
no. The correct response to that is
Pannkuchen sind Liebchen.
the correct term is Neinsprechen.
there right away. Them was
Neinsprechen.
Okay, well, still,
Bears
Pannkuchen sind Legion, make me a sandwich.
just take the.
It sounds quite. Why the fuck? Huh?
Where's the bear?
Hey, thanks.
There's a bear?
What?
Where's the bear? You
What
said
bear?
bear with you.
Oh my goodness.
Bear?
I said Wayne.
Bear?
There's no
Are you
bear.
talking about the bear?
Mr. Lawrence?
There is a bear. It's been running around outside.
Yes.
Really?
It's not that bad.
Have you not
See
seen
that
the
you're
bear
very
outside?
busy with many people here. Do you need any food?
You know
from the
what?
farm?
I'll have the
Like,
sandwich
anything?
later. I'm interested in seeing what this bear is.
Is it the bear friendly? I assume so.
I don't
Okay, just let me know if you need any.
You good?
John, get your long nose back here! I made this goddamn stew and you're gonna eat it!
We'll be having a nice fish stew.
Okay, alright,
There's no
sure,
bear.
but there is a bear outside.
So you need
I just
cucumber?
want you to
I'm
be
sorry,
aware.
it's kind of loud.
I'll add it to the stew, maybe.
No.
Bare
Okay,
necessities.
But if
Would you
you'd
like
like
some of
to,
my pancakes?
if you'd like to get something for tomorrow,
No emoji?
Oh, okay. I'll go see what we can scrounge up then. I'll bring it down, alright?
I want to say hi to the bear.
Are you shooting the stew, dear?
No! There's no fucking gun!
Listen, no. The
Blink!
either the sundial.
Blink!
Clearly a gun in your hand.
Blink!
I think you might need to blink.
So we gotta work.
I am
on that.
blinking.
Regardless,
You just keep
Check to see
shooting
if
your
that's the
stew.
sundial.
Okay, you're good. We're good.
Bam!
The evening.
Okay, alright. Make
What's
sure,
all the
make
tool?
sure
The black powder makes the flavor.
away without this stew.
I'll eat your share of it.
It makes it nice and gritty.
Or that door.
Nothing like a lead in your fucking food.
Playing tricks with guns now?
And then
I'll take some of your stew.
I've been doing this.
I'll eat his portion.
some things as well.
Spadagio,
Having
since
them
you
at the
gave the
meeting would
food
be
to me.
helpful as well.
Yes. Let me get
try.
those
I don't
pancakes
want
for
a
you.
crowd
My
of the
apologies.
I'll
He
try
sent
as
the
well.
plate over to me because I also asked for pancakes and he left.
However,
If John's not going to take them, then John's going
May I have another fork?
So it's going to be.
I'll take a bowl.
Ow! Fuck! God damn it! Just punched my fucking countertop.
Fighters Guild, which
Yeah, don't do that.
part of the
Countertops
Adventurers
tend to hurt.
Guild. And
Soup.
then
It is a stew from Aurelian's.
It is a law of nature that one thing
What
cannot
does
be
it
in two
taste like?
places at
Take a
once.
sip.
You ever had jambalaya before? It's literally jambalaya. Out of
that
character.
is part of the alchemy.
For-
as well.
For pancakes,
So
spoon?
she's also
Not
going to
bad.
be representing for
It's
physical.
got a little bit of a spicy
Going
kick
to
to
be
it. I like it.
So,
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
and if Morty ever
I love
shows
it.
up,
More-
then she'll.
it just seems wrong.
She's the guild master for the healers.
Mine too.
Yeah, it feels nice.
It's like our guild is mixed with already the fighters and the
Oh,
alchemists.
very well done.
I apologize. Because you got me, that's part of the alchemists and the healers.
What's wrong with the butter?
One of our members is part of the
I normally add
fighters,
more
and then
peppers to it,
everyone
but
else is with
there's a limited amount.
and the alchemist.
Oh, you get done with what you got.
Typically, if it doesn't kill me, it's not spicy enough.
Makes sense.
Probably gonna be working with them anyway.
Understandable.
Yeah,
I might even say it's better.
because we're gonna need them for the forest, especially the fighters guild. Just in
If you
case.
like things that are spicy, I should try to see what else you have. I love spicy things.
The Fighters Guild is not here either, right?
I learned this from the locals at Aurelian's, a city named after one of our
Yeah, sometimes they
one of our
like a
saints,
pancake.
and it's
Other than that, I didn't
Yeah, how
see
d-
all
a
the
shitty
other
place
fighters
otherwise, but the food
members.
is fantastic.
Oh.
All right then.
Who knew a bunch of inbred degenerates knew how to cook?
The other Fighters Guild scene
Listen, the family recipe gets passed down
what?
whether they like it or not.
meeting as well.
Bread's on the table.
Oh, God.
It's not inside of it.
It is.
We are,
If
apparently.
everyone
yes, well.
wins the meeting, then it's completely fine. Cause
I suppose that's
we
one
only
way
have
to
had a
do it.
talk with the bear. Each place.
The bear talks.
What did it say?
Yeah.
No, it does.
I'll
It
make sure to
doesn't
take
speak
down
at
notes
all.
just in case people.
Oh, okay.
No.
So there's a bear in the town.
or-
Where the fuck did it come
Does it
from?
have a sundial?
I don't want to
Hmm.
know.
Where the fuck do any of us
I
come
can't
from?
tell. Telling me a gingerbread.
Couldn't tell.
Wait, there's a bear.
When a mother and father love each other very
The
much.
bear's outside.
Telling me a
Is that
gingerbread
the-
house?
You know that's not what I mean.
Yes, I know.
It's
No, but if there's a bear,
It
if
was
there's
a answer, but not the one you wanted.
if there's wildlife, I would assume that means there's somewhere where it came from. Either it came the same way we did, or there's
Adagio,
a wood somewhere.
I'm tempted to throw this fork, but that would
catch it.
mean I
My
would lose
reflexes
the
are very
fork
good.
and also potentially hit two people.
Why do you want to throw a fork?
I
In Love and War, collateral damage cannot be avoided.
made a valid point. I made a very valid point.
I did.
You did.
Oh, they look less thirsty now.
Did you validate your own point for yourself?
No, it's oh fuck right in the throat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
don't
jeez.
let it hurt the
Caught a pepper right in the
flowers.
throat.
Are you okay?
I caught a pepper directly in my throat. Ugh.
Oh, I
Ugh.
see.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yay, you don't have to worry about killing any flowers today.
Good soup. Stew, technically, but
Actually, I might
It's annoying because they have a similar version of this dish. It's the exact same ingredients, but instead of being mixed with rice, it's put on rice, and it's called a completely different meal. And it bothers me.
I could do that too. Just
But it sounds
I mean, just changing one instruction of recipe is enough to make it entirely something different.
Like it, but somehow it tastes different. That's the part that pisses me off.
So yes, you
It's dark
can
magic.
put stuff in the
Maybe
sauce.
this- Maybe the way the ingredients kind of
It
blend
goes in what they
together.
put on top.
I've been trying to tell the Inquisitors about it for years at this point. They don't listen to me. Or haven't.
I feel like these are
What
just
do they?
semantics
Do
on
they?
a thing that is
Do they think it's heresy?
I think it's heresy.
really, in actuality, if you step
Yes.
back, if you
That
actually
no
see
one, that they don't listen.
Yes, explain to me. You have the same ingredients, but instead of having the rice mixed in the food, like the stew, you pour the stew on the
It's just
rice.
on top of it.
That somehow makes it an entirely different meal, and it tastes different, and it bothers me.
my shit.
It's heresy.
Well, instead of all the rice getting like soaking up the ingredients, you would have some of the rice, and then some of the other rice is still regular rice. And those flavors kind of mix together and make something
Jean
different.
shorts. They're shorts made out of denim.
What's denim?
Denim.
That's a.
I think that would
very,
make sense.
Coarse. It is a coarse and hardy sort of fabric weave that can be used to.
I just
make
blew your
very,
mind.
Rugged.
No, it was small,
that's-
so it was the denim.
Rugged workwear too.
I heard that, and I knew this was going to go into a down
Where's
tangent.
where's the stew that I was supposed to be eating?
In the pot.
So there's jorts,
Apparently they're
there's
kinda-
Duprees.
Okay, well, may I please
so
have
jorts
some?
are about.
Or which pot? That pot
So-
or?
Shorts are about 2.
Right.
The one in the back.
Duprees go a little bit past your knees to your ankles, and then booty jorts are kind of up towards just the very top
Booty
of your
jort.
leg.
What?
What?
That sounds terrible. Fashion from different worlds, I'm sure. Weird things.
I'm gonna, with that, I'm gonna go out and explore the town a little bit more.
Interesting.
That is a good idea, John. You have a good one.
Yeah, I mean, like, aside from the fact that I'm all sorts of red,
How are we even supposed to get denim?
my style sort of stands out in comparison to all the
did not realize that
fantasy
would be a
people,
possibility.
which is what
Right.
I would call
Fantasy
you
people.
guys.
If I ever see you in
I'm gonna
jorts,
make it
I
a
am pushing you off
possibility.
the list.
Fantasy.
you really
Fantasy is
I
what
mean-
you're from.
I mean, you would seem like.
Giving me
Yeah,
ideas.
fantasy to
That would
me.
just hurt. If
I see.
I ever see you in jorts, I will make sure that Brian never gives you a
single vegetable ever again. Okay, well, yes, I'm doing alright.
He handles food.
What kind of a weird tangent has this gone down?
He's already grounded.
Jorts.
Ah, yeah, he was grounded.
Sorry, who, mate?
grounded.
But would that really change much of anything?
Isn't he a grown? Isn't he a grown man?
Has to make food.
Yes, but he gave sugar cubes to the Shadow Gremlins, apparently, and apparently that was a big no-no.
I feel myself developing
I don't know
a
what
stroke.
happened, but that doesn't sound like a good idea.
I feel an aneurysm coming on.
The smell of burnt toast grows.
Oh no, can you feel your arms?
Long time no see.
I wasn't quite
Hmm?
sure what
Oh.
happened to him.
You've been busy running around trying to solve the riddle, but I've seen you a lot.
Well, with that, I'm going to go probably fuck myself. I'm not too sure.
Thank you for this too. Fun too.
Not in a meaningful way.
No problem.
Everyone doing?
To be cursed seems such a horrible.
That sounds very dangerous.
for the man.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But yes,
Oh,
I
look
will
at that.
leave you about your day, Gracious. I will look around to see if anyone else needs help too.
So if you do have anything that you'd like if you want anything spice related or anything else, highly recommend talking to Gracious, and you can trade and do as you wish.
Let's go try on the stress. Modify the stress.
Doing all right.
Try on the dress.
Our gold situation seems to have developed further.
In what way?
How does gold develop?
In that it is
you put
just
it in the ground or
completely gone.
Very noble dude by the name of Red.
Lawyer? Oh, yeah. Mi lazo, mi toque el lawyer.
You mean I didn't have to put all of it? Of course I had to put all of it on. It was. It was an outfit.
I mean, like the cloak and the corset. You know what? As long as you're happy. I mean, look at it. It's a sunny day and stuff.
Did you just fall out of the sky?
No, I didn't.
Where the hell did you come from?
I don't know.
I
What
just
are
saw
you?
your shadow fly past.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Talking about this crystal, but... Hello, Hunter. I just told him that you died 3 times.
4, actually.
When was the 4th?
Diablo scored me.
I thought that was the 3rd.
No, that was the... I think it was 4. It depends if you count the time I got disintegrated by the tree and then transported and then put back together.
Yes?
Isn't that just teleportation?
Yes, but it hurt, and I was essentially deconstructed and not breathing or living for a couple seconds.
I see.
Sorry to believe my god doesn't want me. Yeah, still dealing with this.
Well, given that you're still alive, I'd say otherwise, but... Well, yes, there's Athena, joined us. Again, pink-haired princess. There's Sen, you might know Sen. They were the pink-haired snake, of which they have now been an ordained princess by the Fae. So we have 2 princess squires.
I know it's been a goal of theirs for a long time. On their journey for world domination.
There's a man named Leo. He's an elf.
Speak of him.
Not from our world. There he is now.
What the hell's going on?
Hello, Leo.
There's a lot of commotion.
Hi, I woke up from my nap talking about Crystal.
Oh, yeah. Well...
Yes, this is Squire Leo. This is Nightbreaker Vance.
Hello, it's good to meet you. If we haven't met before.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I don't think we have. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, I just woke up. It seems I must have slept in a little bit. And then I started hearing commotion and everything. And then I was like, okay, what is going on? Still know nothing about this yet? The rock or whatnot?
Just the same things that were suggested before. Just being courageous or being kind to others, or I guess looking around in the places mentioned, like the tavern or maybe the farm and the garden over there.
What are you looking for in those places in particular?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What was the
that being said, it's just, I did say I was gonna... Well, I did say I was gonna go probably walk around and ask a couple people if they know anything about the riddle. If I wrote it down, so I should be able to show them and see what they know. I doubt anybody would, but if they say anything that might be useful, I'll come back to you about it. But other than that, it's just, yeah.
I also plan on actually bringing up the dream at the meeting. To see if any of the other guild leaders know anything about it.
May I ask, what is this riddle?
Oh yeah, the guild leader meeting.
First question, guild leaders. There are several guilds around town. Up here is actually the guild area. So I believe that's the Healers Guild. Over there past that tent is the arena. And there's the farm, and then the Adventurers Guild, the Sword Polishers Guild. I think there's a Merchants Guild, but...
Sword Polishers?
I think so.
They might have renamed themselves.
I would say so.
They were in the business of attacking women with their swords. Apparently.
What? Specifically?
Liza later told me that it was about having sex.
I don't like any of that. I'm going to go burn it. Which building is it?
I will not inform you of that. They've actually changed their ways. I believe their new plan has actually become like a trading company of sorts, or a place that carries objects to different places, organization and like.
The only thing I could
Is this why
change that is
even
fire.
showed up in Sundial back in the old one?
I'm
Or
gonna go.
was this like these like just recently?
If you don't tell me, I'm gonna start burning buildings down until you tell me.
And was this
All the
before
buildings are
or
made of
during
stone.
my time in Sundial?
Don't question my bill. Oh, maybe John knows. Hey, John! Are you aware of the Are you aware of the Sword Polishers Guild?
What?
There is a Sword Polishers Guild. I need to go burn it down, if you don't mind. If you don't know, then never mind then.
No, I'm the one-person leatherworking guild. Technically, I'm part of the crafters, but that hasn't been set up yet.
But no, nothing for sword polishing.
I need to burn it down as soon as humanly possible.
What? Why? I mean,
What's wrong with polishing your sword every now and then?
Don't worry about it. I'm not getting into it. Just know I need to burn it down.
Polishing your sword is a good way of
keeping
It's
it
an innuendo.
clean and working
It is
order.
100% an innuendo. The whole thing is they used to attack women with their swords. I'm not allowing that to stand.
Wait, what? So there's a guild called the Sword Polishing Guild.
I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is it needs to go.
Uses their swords to attack women.
It's an innuendo, as I said. I need to go take care of it as soon as humanly possible.
Okay, I don't
don't
think that exists. I think someone's pulling your leg. I mean,
no one can harm anyone in town, but
I don't know. It was-
better safe than sorry, I guess, to check
Exactly.
to see if this is a thing.
It was Erdhard, so I assumed it was true. Either way, I'll deal with it when I get to. Wait a moment. What? No. Okay, never mind. I thought that was another church. And I was going to say I'd prefer one up here.
No, I think there's just the one church.
Heretical.
Although it would be funny if there were two churches. That means the town felt there was a need for two.
Well, I'll have to find one to burn down. I'm not sure which.
Wouldn't be surprised if the town wanted a church of its own to be worshipped or something.
Starting to regret.
Certainly saves us some time, doesn't it?
Well, that is what magical portals are designed for. That was a very loud jump.
I have very heavy boots.
Fair enough.
12 pistols weighs down, eventually.
You're holding 12 pistols?
12 pistols and 11 shots each, and enough powder for it. Much like my guilt and my sins, it weighs on me. I'll be at church.
Well, I imagine with so many pistols, that means you're a quick shot, you know. You take one pistol out, you shoot one real quick, and then you take the other out.
Yes.
Just quick shotting one after another.
You've seen me do it before, out there in the woods when I tried to leave town and then the group was attacked by skeletons because, God forbid, I try to live by myself and I still get bothered.
Well, you'll have to wait till they open up the forest to try that again.
Yeah.
Who knows what's out there this time?
Whatever it is, I can probably kill it. Or it'll kill me, who knows. Maybe I'll be lucky and stay dead this time.
Hold on.
any of the fake words showed up yet?
God, I hope not.
I'm a snarf. I come from the south. I want to know. I want to know. Do you have any gum leaves, sir? Person?
Can't say I do, no. Maybe you should ask the alchemist.
Where are they at? I'm trying to find a gum leaf so I can wash.
Next, I'll let him know you're looking for citrus things.
I'm just concerned that eventually the people in town are going to get scurvy. They don't rightfully have any access to any vitamin C.
Possibly avoiding getting ghost.
What's a scurvy?
Okay. Thank you.
What's a
Black
vitamin
Cat
C?
Man.
Have a good day.
He's already leaving. I should probably go and make sure he's not. Thank you for your time.
Let me explain it.
Strange. Okay.
So, physical body
You know,
requires
it's a very common thing. Lots of sailors get it because they only eat hardtack and
there are
Oh,
certain
right.
things that you need
Well,
to
no, I'm
have
talking
certain
about
levels of
vitamin C.
delegation. And,
To be fair, it
when
is
you
what they
don't
get
get
paid
that
for.
certain
Well, I
level,
mean-
They
then
get paid for the risk.
problems start.
I'm not sure about the
So this is
vitamin
why-
C's,
Like,
but
like
that's
when you
from
have
the
an eating,
context.
your tummy gets rumbly and it
No,
hurts.
I know
no,
there's
I know what scurvy
nutrients that
similar.
you have to eat. I'm assuming that's
I
one
know
of the
what's-
nutrients they're talking
but
about.
if you're not getting
Yes,
the proper level,
I know what
things
scurvy
fit,
is. Yes.
then
I don't know what the fuck to do today.
So yes, I'm not quite.
Kind of struggling with Waypoint because like there's no like forest or anything for me to do in that. I don't know how to unlock it.
Sailors that are
Okay.
hardbound or sailing this,
You need citruses. to
sailing
stop
the
that?
ocean of uncertainty
Well, what we need is
in a
vitamin C.
boat of I don't know sundial
Huh.
or something. I don't know where this analogy is going.
I mean,
Okay.
technically, we're an island.
Is it because it's vitamin C?
It's probably going ashore.
An island
Landlocked.
boat.
The
Landlocked
What does it stand for?
landlocked?
island that is trapped around mountain.
Are we
Several
surrounded?
layers of mountains at this point.
Are we surrounded by water, or is it just the one side?
I think it's just the
We
one
haven't
side.
explored yet.
Nice.
I have a
Right.
theory.
And B from banana.
Given that there's a layer of mountains here, but there's an opening of the ocean that way. But there's another layer of mountains off in the distance. I have a theory that our town is in the center. There's one row of mountains that form a sea, and then there is, and the opening is on the right side, as you will. And then there's another layer of mountains with the opening going the other way. Kind of like a
Are you
castle with
sure?
siege that are set up for sieges where there's doors on opposite ends.
I see.
Are you sure that's not just a river going out to sea? Just out there?
No, I'm just guessing based on how dickish the town has been so far. And how intent it is for us not to leave. I mean, the town has made it very clear that it does not want... It's brought us here, and it doesn't want us to leave.
Yeah, that bothers me
and it's
greatly.
done a lot to prevent us from doing so. So, that's just a theory I have. About what probably... Especially given that it's circular.
What has
it
it
seems
done?
like a good way to keep us in, but have ways of getting supplies in, or maybe or maybe having people of this world come in and out, but we're trapped. Maybe there's a magic barrier at these entranceways that we can't get out, but other people can get in and out. I don't know, I'm just tossing out ideas. None of them will know for sure until we have someone brave enough to get on the boat and get their ass out there.
I'll do it.
Or you can have someone swim out there.
I'd certainly like to.
Swim?
I mean, surely we could ask some of the merfolk.
In the middle stall there at the back.
The merfolk would be a good idea. But the problem is, depending on if there's creatures out there. If it's not just a magical barrier, but they have sea creatures that can eat people and destroy boats, that might be a problem. That's another possibility. Well, I mean, we had monsters guarding the outside on our town. Even though we destroyed those rocks, there were giant creatures right outside that would destroy any boats. So could be a very similar situation here.
Well, that's
the guy with the
useful.
glasses and the skeleton,
I'm still
right?
just itching for the forest. I really want to see the forest in action.
I think we should try to explore as much as we can internally and try to get resources as what we can internally before we try exploring outside. That's why we have
So-
supplies for healing and stuff in case things go
Well,
wrong
yes,
when we
but
try to explore
we
out.
don't. The only form of income in that sense would quite literally be Brian's farm.
Have a good day.
Ignore the income thing. You've been talking to that lady so much.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, such as if we are to generate resources. If we are to generate resources, the only thing that we can generate is food from Brian's farm, and even then he's going to be wanting payback. We don't have anything else to make or manufacture with. I mean,
And that's
we've
why
got...
we should explore the forest. We could maybe make antidotes.
I
things like
agree.
that.
I am in concordance with that.
We also have the ocean thing out there that's got stuff in it.
But some of those stuff could be monsters that could destroy boats. That's why I'm saying we should try to get
Well,
inside
there could
the
be
forest
monsters
first
in the forest too.
and focus
Yes,
on
I
that.
think there's also the immediate offshore.
There could be some fish. Do we have
So yes,
anyone
we
that
can-
is experienced
We
fishing?
have mer people.
Fish. Yes, exactly. So we have fish, we have fruit. We can feed ourselves.
I just want to get down there.
Fish, we have fruit, and we have...
We can check. Yeah, I think
As I did jump.
Oh, hi. Are you
Yeah.
okay? Why'd you jump?
I didn't know how to get down there from where I was. I'd only just now saw the ramp.
How'd you get up there?
Rocks I climbed.
Oh, yeah, things are
Well,
climbable
there's-
now.
I forgot. You're right. Oh.
They've always been climbable if you're brave enough. And it's by soul!
Oh God!
By the Lord! By the fucking grace of the Lord!
Don't fall into the beach. Shit, I don't have any rope.
I can take care of this. Hold on. I've fallen worse. No!
Well, that's good. But, like, my goodness.
I'm used to doing this. No, I just trained my knees to absorb all impact. It hurts greatly, but I can handle it.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, we're looking for the fashion police. See if they have any funny hats
Oh,
that
yeah.
they've taken.
The what?
Me?
The fashion
Oh
police.
yeah, first time in this new. Yeah, there's some weird gray dude here who calls himself his name is Adidas. Apparently, well, he arrested one of my family members due to not looking fashionable. It was a bill.
Oh, is that one of the fashion police up there? Are you
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fashion
that's him.
police?
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
We're looking for funny hats. At least I am.
Don't look at me. Do not
you
look at
had
me.
any. Wonder if you had any.
Produce
That
for
you
them
maybe.
the pop-up fez, but make sure it matches that color scheme.
Alright, I'm just about. I think I forgot to bring the fezes.
Oh. He's killing it with the city hats. He knows how the city hats work.
You know what? I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Well then, you might want to look away. I will produce your hat. But if you watch, you may not survive.
Well, at
Yeah,
least
buddy.
Narta made a friend.
See, the bear is very sociable.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good boy. Or girl.
I
He's a
found
good bear.
no fish in the water. However, that may have been because God was not with me at that moment. I also didn't go very deep.
There is also a turtle down there, so we can always.
I heard
get
that the
turtle
turtle
soup.
is very mean. I think
Oh,
you
yes.
would make many friends if we got rid of the turtle.
Have you ever had turtle stew before?
Are we going to? So, are we going to be making turtle stew?
The problem. How far does the protections extend? Because if they extend out...
There's a barrier. There is a barrier in the middle of the ocean. I was swimming around the ocean area for a little bit, and I did find a hard point where I couldn't move any further.
So, that would mean that the turtles...
I'm not saying it's
From what I can tell, it's you get hurt, but you cannot be killed.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, good day.
Anyway.
Yes, how's the,
You could arguably be worse in certain circumstances. Being on the verge of death would never get old.
Not much news so far. Adventurers Guild getting a few more crates out of the water. Other than that,
Oh, God.
not really much going on.
At the moment, there's no way out.
Is your tongue native, or was it
Right now,
come and
it's the
taken?
first step.
Uh,
The first step, I think.
Anyways, have either of you
Are you trying to get recruit materials at the moment? There might be something in the water if you want to look down there, or find somebody that can look down there in the water.
No, I'm more talking about trying to find a way back to my home. My real home.
My apologies. This will take some time. Please bear
Yeah.
with me.
David or Goliath.
So you can understand
I'll
us.
use that saying. Okay. Understandable, Lawrence.
But the library
Whenever-
told me
if you-
it's something that's nuts, and people called him the nut because of that.
I never learned
Okay, so-
comprehend
so-
languages.
She seems
Okay, good, yeah.
You can understand us.
Don't ask me.
I'll do
I
that,
don't know,
bit.
man.
At the very least.
But
So,
yes, Lawrence, if you ever
that's
need me
helpful.
to, you just never need somebody to go send out
Would
the
you like
forest
to
when they
learn
able to do that, or just make something
Communicate with the people in town.
maybe help us get out of here. I'm down to help.
Kenla, mi ken kamasone e toki komen. Haso toki kone e Kisuli and
Taki Suli and
Happy day. There we go. Happy day.
Nili nasa mutia. Sona ike. Sona alla and ni.
I believe I heard you question, correct?
Lon mi wele and ni. Kamasone e toki komen.
Yes. I am the
You
stone
not
person.
common, but you do not aren't able to.
What kind of work have you done?
Ni toki e toki komen.
Around here,
toki pona.
most recently I worked on the grindstone that the forge has. I also fixed their crucible that they have over there as well. And I did fix the old
You can kind of, sort of.
We had an underground
Is that what you're saying?
that I
You
started to help
can't
repair that, repaired the roof, big chunks of stone falling
drawing
out.
and outwork.
I don't know if
And besides that, I'm trying to think of the bathhouse. There's like a
You're learning.
There's a hot bath area where a giant chuck had come right from the top. You want to, with the help of some others, manage to chip a piece of stone from the quarry we had into the exact amount of exact dimensions that I need, and we got it covered in.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
The bathhouse.
Would you be able to
That's what I've done so far.
written words in your language?
No, chuck, not shark, a chuck.
Lon? Mi lipu e toki pona.
Think of a mole that can talk.
Lon, mi lipu.
Okay.
Mi lipu.
Would you be able to get us a sample of your alphabet? I'll be able to compare it to some notes, and we might be able to find some translations.
Toki pona le nasa. Mi ken. Nili.
In a sense, yes. Although
nasa.
they look more mole than
mi ken.
So
apparently the one I found was different than the others. Bastard souls made half a bag of allspice.
Lipu toki pona le nasa. La toki common.
Apparently really good seasoning. I let Longnose do the negotiations
still a little bit
or like the extortion on him, so he didn't rat on him to his boss.
Is yes, correct?
Lon is yes.
But apparently he got fired, so it looks like I'm not getting that half a bag, but
Mi look
yeah.
Lon
The job
pona.
got done. That's all I really care about.
Ike alla.
Ike. Lon.
Since currency was a thing here, don't stress out about it.
Yan. Mi yan taso.
Apparently,
Yan alle.
I see. No. Apparently, there's a multitude of different.
So Yan is person,
corporations, companies,
or you?
They all
person.
As far as I'm aware.
Okay.
They're very corporate based.
Mi yan.
But there's like
Chucks are
a lot
very
of them.
industrious people.
You are Kote.
That's what I got from it. Yeah. That's what I got from the small amount of time I spent with them.
Okay.
Including one of the.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
The rug crumpler. I didn't.
My apologies.
Rumpler. Crumpler.
Sinapana
Words sound similar.
If we have any sort of symbols of your language, we have an archive in which we can look up and find potential translations and assist with your incorporation into the town. Because has anyone given you the tour?
Well, they did it as a threat of sorts. Apparently, they were here before we arrived and wanted us to believe.
Okay.
It had something to do with
Julian
tools.
did it, and then
I stopped paying attention the moment it involved more like one or two groups. I'm like, okay, this is getting too big for me to really wrap my head around.
I see. Well, so you know,
this is not something I need to.
We can help you register with Lawrence. He keeps track of
Right, it was getting taken care of. My work was done.
And make sure that everyone is taken care of.
I've learned the best way to solve a problem is that someone else do it.
Mi wele eni.
You're just a cog in a machine that can easily be replaced. So
mi wele eni. Mi ken
You will.
toki
Gotcha.
yan.
Oh, of course.
La ones.
Gotcha. I see.
Lavency.
What do you, Lawrence? Yes. What do you do for profession?
I would like to say I'm retired, technically.
Close
I'm on
enough.
extended vacation.
Lawrence.
But
We have a new guest. Or a new
I will claim my own corporation, so to speak.
Okay.
Did you call him middle manager?
They do not speak common.
Very thankless and not deserving of thanks, Joe.
But they can understand. They can understand. But still important nonetheless.
Well, the thing is, the people below you can do the work as long as they know what to do. They will love you to say it's Lawrence, and we're doing work, so I want you to bring your name for records. Needed on down there.
Kote.
So,
Mian Kote.
which is why I reached out.
Your name is Kote.
Understandable.
Yes, Kote.
Kote. If it's not too
I found a way to work outside of it. No, I was gonna say, I tend to avoid big conglomerates. I tend to work for smaller projects, nothing too grandiose that it seems outside my scope or involves too many, what's the word, cooks in the kitchen.
If you're asking if you can speak your language, I'd...
Imagine you have a client.
Yeah, I don't
Put you and put all their jobs.
Tempo pinila mikute
Someone
alla
comes in
esine.
and tells you that they are your
Otokisin,
boss and telling you
otokisin.
to work on the little board.
You basically like stick your thumb in your mouth and you blow and it reopens the gills.
Oh, gotcha.
Give them
nice.
people.
Fuck you.
True enough.
Perhaps a trophy. People like trophies.
Tomorrow? We could take that horse.
Oh yes, the chicken farm. The farmer has very large chickens, is what they were. But there are
A
two
single
ways
one
down.
of them can feed a whole town. It looks like.
We can either go through the portal, which will take us to a wizard tower over there. We can't really see it from this angle. They'll take us to the far side of the town. Let's say that the rainbows are north. It's to the east.
North.
And
east. That way.
No,
I think,
that
right?
way is south. Which would make this east.
Right.
Yes. Yes, there's a wizard's tower to the east, but then there is also this path. The scenic route, as people call it.
Alright.
Nice.
How's your day been?
Doing good.
Wow,
good.
you going to a
It's been well. How's yours?
Is that the famous just witch hunting?
Nice.
Very hot. You were supposed to still
Very
be in there.
hot?
God damn it.
Why are you going to Bloodborne
Hiya, Slayin.
convention?
Nice to see you. Looking very fancy
Hi,
there.
Val.
Based.
Thank you. This was a gift from Storm, and this model's so fucking crazy. It's got so much shit to it. Also, you better go back in there.
Sick.
This was for you.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, Slayin! For fuck's sake, bro! Fucking yell at me, bro! Fucking that was not. I didn't expect to do that. I just wanted to go and fucking take a break for a moment. Maybe we can read a poem really quick. I also got to recalibrate somewhere, but you know, it is what it is. Um. Okay, let's fix my shit.
I suppose it's nice to know that I have an option.
I don't want to give you the wrong idea, but my intention is to try to find a portal to go back
Within
home.
my
So
thoughts,
I can't,
Tempest
toward
chants.
the end of my days, help you into Goblin, but I can whenever I can.
Within my thoughts the tempest churns, a symphony of doubts and burns. Amidst the chase I seek to find a trim of clue, a glimmer of truth, a light to blind. Still breeding, yet adrift I roam, in shadows by questions sown. Does death encase in quiet peace, or open doors to realm's release? I feel alive, a thrill so bold, walking paths where mysteries unfold. Near death's embrace my heart takes flight, stars above paint endless light. No room for regret, no lingering pain, just fear found and loss's gain. A shell of what I used to be, shedding layers, setting spirit free. Yet through this storm that rages deep, a quiet strength I vow to keep. To face darkness, stand unbound, and forge a path through shrouded shroud. For in heart's life's great storm, a chance to mend, a chance to transform. To find in death not just an end, but a life anew, a message to send.
It was a pleasant talking with you, but I do also feel wanderlust, so I shall be wandering around aimlessly. Aimlessly, I say. Have a good one.
Yeah, excuse me, I'll be heading off too.
Allow me to dwell in the shelter of the Most High, to rest in the shadow of the Almighty. To rest with the shadow of the Almighty, protect my calm, my coming and going, Lord. Whether I'm at home, or the on road, awake or asleep, I pray for your protective hand to cover me. Keep me safe from accidents, diseases, and all forms of harm. As said in the Book of Soul 91:38. Heavenly Father, my shield and defender, yes? Inquisitors, yes, you may refer to me as Hunter.
In a land of sin. My soul Invictus.
So,
Right. Yes, I imagine that.
you know of the Lord's soul.
Maybe he did go up top.
I had just been deemed on my first quest to Witch Hunt, and
I love you, Slade, I love you!
came here, and this. You laugh.
No, not at you. I'm just relieved.
Where are we? What are we doing here? What is this land, and why is it filled with
Calm your mind.
chaos?
This is Sundial, a town that is influenced by Fey magic. That's the most basic understanding I can give you, but you're under no threat, at least directly.
Here is the graveyard.
You are
that
safe
is having
within the
some
town.
unholy abomination happening to it right now.
More
Earnhardt, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. There's some unholy abomination or abominable like nuance or some reality altering thing going on over there. It's just phasing in and out of reality.
You know what?
This is the church.
Yes.
This is a church.
Not grand as the one's home, it would seem, but it makes do.
It is without steeple. How is it a church? What god is here?
Looks just like a building, a house maybe.
Soul is everywhere you go, so long as the light shows. Matters not where I'm at.
So you've claimed this church in the name of Soul.
Yes. In the name of the Lord, Soul, and Luna.
Are we? No, I don't.
This is, as I said, this is Sundial,
I've had an issue with
place
stuff like that in the past, from what I know.
affected by Fey magics. People from various worlds get taken through this portal, or the portal you came through. Either many different ways. They miss wrong turn, took a portal expecting to go somewhere else. In my case, me and 2 other witch hunters took a shortcut. It led us to the town of Sundial.
I wonder if those two still need.
The town itself is...
Possibly.
I'm sorry?
The head inquisitor that went missing.
At least they know about me.
Yes, your name has been spoken of for years. On what you've done to lead us and get us to a point where we're trained and ready, but your vanishing has been something that's been haunting many of the leaders since. They say you were taken by a witch.
That might have been more simple. Unfortunate. Alas, I regret to inform you that we are trapped here. At least for the time being. I was speaking and there was no... Anyway, that's unfortunate. That may have been simpler. I regret to inform you that we're stuck here as of now. You need
Stuck? What do you mean, stuck?
It is impossible to leave Sundial. At least through the way you came.
Then there's another way. No hallway just ends, with no way out of it.
The machinations of magic, especially wild fey magic, does not apply. No rules that we know of apply to it. Tell me, girl, what is your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. Find another name. Give nobody else it. You know the stories
Why is that?
You know the stories of Fae. Names are powerful.
We're in Feyland. No. How long have you been here? We can't stay here then. There has to be another way out. There can't... If we're in Feyland, then we're not going to survive here long. They're going to take us, and they're going to do awful things. Have you heard the tales?
I've seen...
What happens to people who vanish?
Yes, I know. The Fae here are... odd. I believe they're trying to simply play with us before they do what they intend to, but I've yet to see any since the relocation. I'll explain that to you at some point, but for now, just know that this place is new to myself and everyone else here.
What is the extent of...
I have something to tell you. And I don't know, Slayn, I don't know what your new Inquisitor's elements of magic might be.
You punk-ass bitch, I was fucking...
Care to enlighten me? I'm sorry, but this is gonna. The duckening has begun. I need to tell you guys.
This gamer.
information real quick.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Slay, inform me of your elements real quick, please. Thank you. Do you have elements or are you just normal? No magic.
I imagine she'd be order, but...
Okay, wonderful. Then, since you are of opposite, you would definitely feel this. Hunter, something is starting to resonate in the air today. A chaotic mix of magics, one you're not familiar with, but one is most definitely chaos. And it seems to be emanating from the upper levels of the town. You would also feel it, Slay, except you... Again, it's more of an opposite feeling. You can't quite like put your lips on it, but you know it's definitely something evil, and it's coalescing up on the upper levels of town.
She's never experienced magic before, so she doesn't know what she's feeling.
Wonderful. Well, you guys have fun with that. I gotta go tell more people.
What is the worst thing that Faye have done to people here? Or is everyone here Faye?
No.
Is that what this is?
No, that is not the case at all.
There was a giant duck that vanished in front of my eyes.
It's... To be frank, that is probably the most frightening thing I've seen today. However, it is relatively harmless, it would seem. There's a lot to cover, but just know that physically you're safe. You've been trained. Your mind is strong and your soul is stronger. There are those who may be considered friendly in the town. Many people similar to us in terms of their ideas and their adherence to codes and whatnot. They are all... You find the ones that are worth... My vocabulary shrinks by the day. You find the ones that are worth standing around. Otherwise, keep your distance from some. From most, I mean.
Where the fuck is Adagio?
Do you have any other warnings that I should be made aware of?
Nothing that would apply here. Unfortunately, the town itself, like as I said, has been relocated, or we've been relocated. The town I was previously in, I'm not sure what rules apply and what don't. And when I say you're safe here, I mean you're very literally physically safe. There is a barrier that prevents you from any serious damage.
Where is it? So that way I know not to cross it.
I have yet to figure out where its exit is, but I've gotten as far as the... If you go up there, there's a tree, that's the furthest I've gone. And out to the water. It's safe to... Yeah, there's a beach that direction.
I was over water, but I didn't. How much water is it? If it's a lake, we could just cross to the other side.
That's what I've been suggesting, however, unless you yourself have a boat on you.
Boats can be easily made. There's enough trees here. Yes? Enough to make homes and buildings, and... Oh, it's an ocean.
Indeed.
Has anyone tried at least? Who all has gone out?
Not yet. As I've said, most of us have been here less than 2 or 3 days. There's something off today. I'm going to look at it. Tell me, what are things like at home? When did you leave?
When did I begin my journey?
Yes.
There's demons here too.
Not aware if that's a demon or not, but they are fine. They are a friend of the group I was telling you about.
It's shaped like an imp.
Even if it is, there's unfortunately nothing that can be done about it. Where is the... Oh, it's this way. It's overwhelming.
The Inquisition has been well.
Good. Good. I've been worried about it for the months I've been here.
You've been here for months.
Indeed.
You said you were only here a short while, yes?
In this particular instance of the world. As I said, this town has been relocated once at least.
Inquisitor Hunter.
Yeah, as soon as you go over the beam, it's fine. As soon as you come back over,
you've been missing for about 200 years.
I don't understand.
What?
However, these parts don't. Like this black spot in your finger.
Your story is documented. You've been gone.
No, I can still see through it.
You don't even live in our stories by name, but by legend.
Yeah. The only thing you don't seem to be doing
Johann Jaeger.
Your
Legend.
teachings have been documented.
I saw.
I can just see the hilt as it goes over my view of the ocean. I can see the ocean through it. The only thing that doesn't do it is...
I'm sorry.
And this black thing is here.
That adds a lot to my mind.
That's so funky. It's like you're a partial ghost.
Ooh, I haven't become one of the Force yet.
200 years.
Don't become a Force ghost yet. None of that.
200 years. What all has happened in 200 years? By God. The Inquisition's around 200 years later. That is enough to know the Lord's work is still being done. Step through this.
Where are you going? What? It's not... What is that?
Another portal. I could say for certain this one where it takes us, though.
Is this going to hurt?
Excuse me.
Yes, there are dwarves here as well.
Now I cannot be convinced that this is going to be painless now, after hearing that.
Very minimal, little light stinging. You get used to it. As I said, very, very light stinging.
What happens if someone goes in it at the same time you're going through it?
I have yet to test that. I don't want to find out. I just make sure I pray before I go in.
It seems wisest.
I can tell you for a fact that you can, at least in part, trust a group here known as the Defenders. At least a few particular members.
Town guard. I've not seen one guard.
This town's bordering on anarchy. No, the Defenders are an organization of... They worship a being known as the Defender. And they're mostly a peaceful organization. Mostly. Peacekeepers try their best to resolve things without resorting to violence. Not too dissimilar from the orders of Shalia,
Town
but
guard.
not officially, but in essence. As well as the fact they have no authority over anybody. That's one of them. 2 of them. 3 of them.
Hello.
Wait,
4 of them.
that would explain why there's no town guards. They're all together.
No town guards? Oh, because this is a free port. And a free-for-all.
As I said, anarchy.
And we have magical protection. Which more often than not saves us from ourselves. So,
Indeed.
do with that information as you will.
Yes, as I
I
explained.
see.
Yes.
When you say there's no harm that befalls us in the
Serious
shield,
harm. You could still be hurt, don't get me wrong. You cannot die,
You know
however.
what? You know what? If I notice something, does that rule apply to animals?
I see.
Well, if they've got a sundial, then they will be protected.
Your pocket.
Ultimately...
I don't think the bear doesn't.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the bear does, and we've just not seen it just think, oh yes, I'm just going to pull out a sundial like I would my pocket watch, because bears don't have
I'm not sure where that
pockets.
strange energy is coming from. You may have to look around for a bit.
Actually, technically,
Or
I have 2
do I
On
pockets.
the
get
lookout for a bear.
Check your pocket.
Should I ask what kind of pockets they are?
Any of them.
Probably not.
Okay, good. I'm aware of the prison pocket, and I dare not ask about the other.
Don't talk about the damned prison pocket.
Oh no.
Well, that's exactly what I was talking about, so...
Find it.
Well, I don't know what the second pocket would be,
Then
so...
you're safe.
Well, there's the stomach.
Ah, goodness.
With all certainty you are.
Oh, yes, I suppose that would be a pocket.
So.
But you'd have to go through
How
such efforts
did
to
someone-
regurgitate.
It just...
Well, it's like
I
the thing
don't
about
know
sundial
yet.
was that it, like, no matter how many times you tried to get rid of it, you just wouldn't. It just appeared. So
True.
theoretically, it could just appear in your stomach and then pretty much never leave. If you didn't have pockets.
Ignore, don't put that image in your head, don't put that image in your
So
head,
we're
don't put
still
that
just
image in your
trying
head.
to determine where on earth that bear would be keeping a sundial.
You know, you
I've
could
had
force your sundial in someone's
It's an
throat, and if
interesting
it just
use
comes
of our
back
time,
to
but, like,
you,
what could be
then
pulling us up here?
there will be no evidence.
I'm not
Sorry,
sure.
are you
Tried it
being
once.
pulled up here?
That's
I
what
did sense a strange
I
chaos
suppose
source,
they
and
wouldn't
maybe the
need.
duck. But
Oh,
we'll have to check around the top.
the orange head, the red
I'll
head
have to
gentleman,
go
that's
to a meeting
Erdhard.
now. It seems that
He's
everyone
one
is
of
gathering
the...
for it.
The smell of chaos and void is thick up here right now. As if almost
The heresies. So, he's the one of the leaders of the defenders. He is one you can trust for the most part.
smell out exactly where it is right now.
I see.
You good?
Yes,
The
I think
guilds
so.
appear to be having a
Something around-
meeting.
Yes, I do actually. Whatever that magic thing that Earhart was talking about does seem to be manifesting around here for some reason.
Something is... Forgive me, my mind is being clouded right now. There's just this odd sense of chaos in the air.
Should there be something done about this?
My options, unfortunately, have been limited since I've been here. Before now, there had been a forest area where there was no protection. My abilities and my
That's very colourful.
knowledge applied more directly out there as opposed to in the town.
I'm still trying to.
By the way, Mr. John, before you adventure anymore, I wanted to know if maybe you wanted to send a message to Lyriel.
Yes, I've been awake for like
2
2 hours.
He's from knowledge.
No, that's the problem.
2 hours.
It's been great.
I should.
Yeah, you take really long naps. I'm just.
I was gonna ask if
I know, it's great.
You know,
try to get as many
after
rangers
all
as
this
possible.
I have to go to a
and
meeting.
try
It's
to
about
talk
to start
you.
soon.
I don't know.
Oh
yeah,
others right now.
Anyway, let's go.
There's some kind of strange magic
The
going
speedo
on
dealer
right
could
now.
be
Any
anyone.
specific requests?
Where do you want me to
Only-
go?
only if
Where is
my
that?
Go follow
presence
Vance and the others.
Set
right
Platonus
here.
comfort.
Also,
Illegal grease.
Yeah, I'll
that
go
Abel
do
is
that.
still
Very well
alive.
then.
Yeah,
Thank you.
glad to exist.
Well, get all
But I have to attend a meeting now, but thank you for the information.
He appears to be attending me.
Margaret will be slapped by speeders eventually.
You felt that chaotic disturbance?
Yeah, you gotta stay on top of this.
Yes.
Okay. Are you looking into it?
Have delusions of grandeur.
Alright, well, I guess
Uh,
I'm going
They're looking into it. I have to go to a meeting.
Okay.
I think I understand what you're saying, and I hope you don't.
Good luck.
I'm going to be stepping away for now. Yes, thank you.
I don't
Somewhere
know,
up here.
because so far...
Erhard has
I
to go
would
to a
be
meeting, so
the
we're just gonna be
second
on the lookout for
oldest-
leaders.
Well, I would be the
Yeah.
next
Yeah, for
senior
the
member
guild.
of the
Okay.
Ranger... Well,
Yeah, the guild leaders.
I guess just the Rangers, because
Morning,
we're
Wayne.
not a guild.
I think
Well.
the
So
best
I
thing
might
for us
let-
to do is
I
just
might let power go to my
patrol
head and then
see if
declare,
we
you
see
know what,
anything
I'm
out
going
of the
to go into
ordinary,
forest
at
and
least
throw
for
myself off a
this
cliff,
town.
Because I'm
I mean,
a
for me,
Ranger.
I
know what
can
to do
like
with
go.
why.
I mean, for me, I've just been trying to talk to a couple.
If I could locate this chaotic energy, might be able to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, it's over here. What the hell?
I'm not sure where to begin aside from the tree. But yes, the guild leaders have decided to start having meetings where they would discuss things, spread information amongst the town.
You hear that? Yes.
I think.
Oh, it started again.
Okay. You know what? With something like this,
It appears to just be circling.
sit down. It's bound to show up eventually. Might as well relax until it does.
Easier said than done. I'm gonna.
You
go
said-
talk to some more folks, maybe figure out what the riddle is. If
You said you've only had
let
one.
me know as well.
You've only just been sent out on your own, yes?
Kindness and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get some more
Yes.
information of some other folks of what they might mean. I mean, I got it from Adagio from what she thinks it means, but I want to get a couple more others.
Yeah, if you figure anything out, let me know.
What the heck is that?
Thank you. I do not know.
Remember your training at all costs. Keep close to your faith and
Well, it's gone now.
when it's causing a great distraction.
Oh, well, this is going to be dramatic. Yes, okay.
Up.
Begins to condense slowly until you can't quite see it anymore, and with a burst of that magic.
Whoa.
There's a building past
Alexander!
that house where
Oh, that's a dramatic
Still fighting to this day, huh? I see.
No, not
Damn, is really any like enemies here?
Yes, who are you exactly?
Or what?
You look a lot like him.
Violent animals, but
Evil twin.
the Carpenter's Guild or something instead.
Oh no, it's the duck.
A what guild?
Close enough.
Carpenter's Guild, maybe.
Oh god damn.
I told you the duck was fucked.
Well, maybe it will be more likely.
I've
to get
told
down
them
here
for
so we can
so
actually
damn
talk
long.
properly.
Oh, this has been a wonderful game that I've enjoyed playing with you all.
What is that?
Can't wait to see where it goes.
That's the duck, apparently.
You hated me one of the most in this town. Pleasure to see you.
What? You talking to me?
The duck?
Quack! Quack!
Oh.
Yeah.
He's taking human form.
Oh, you've picked a good day to arrive.
Fuck.
No, Mike, you can.
You know, listen, how about you just come
You know
down
what?
so
I'm
we can
sure
talk
you guys have it
peacefully,
handled.
you know?
I believe in you.
No, you don't. No,
He
no, no,
he
no,
does
no.
them
You
more
get
often
your
than
ass
not.
back here. No, no, long nose.
This
Long nose.
again is the town guard.
And he's gone.
Oh,
did the duck just disappear too?
Harm to the town and chaos for months, and now it.
Okay. Any idea what that was about?
The duck very clearly became its mortal form.
I was chasing no, or I was chasing John. Ignore that. Anyways.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Oh.
How do you?
I heard. This is.
Everything's a bit sensitive right now.
Correct.
This is New Sundial, I guess.
Perhaps if you would elaborate on what you want. I don't know your name, Defender, but more than likely.
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Isn't it obvious who it is?
Their
Or
name?
did you not hear him say quack?
No, him. More than likely.
That's Jose.
Jose.
That's Jose.
Hello. Doc. The dog turned into a person.
More than likely, you won't be able.
Oh. Acting weird.
Doc's haunted.
Yeah, he's a member. That's Sir Erhard Squire.
Either way, I was to say, more than likely, you won't be able to do anything, at least within the town, lest he doesn't have a sundial. Did the duck have a sundial?
He
I don't
does have a
recall.
sundial.
Yes, then you won't be
He
able to do
does, he
anything.
does.
Pretty sure the duck has shown me a sundial at some
we
point.
can peacefully resolve this.
You know, if you're gonna play this game of hide and seek, you might as well come out because I'm not one for doing this kind of game. Maybe a kind of game
Do we
for
know
you,
what they
but
even want?
Doc, what do you even
Like, they
want,
might not even be
Mr.
an enemy,
Doc?
really.
how am I supposed to know? Like, I don't even know what they want.
Oh, you seem
He
to be
did
talking
an
to it. I
evil
can't hear
laugh
it.
and everything.
Where's the so-called duck?
I have
supposed to
no
know.
idea.
Right now.
Yeah, it's probably a
man
chaos
called Duck.
elemental if my feelings were right. Where is the damn thing? I can't see.
Oh,
anywhere.
great. Just what we needed.
I sense it.
Julian, you did feel the explosion and the mix of void and chaos. This thing has definitely manifested now.
Yeah, as my feeling, as my assumptions were right. Now the question is, where the fuck it run off to?
Yeah, I feel like he's still around somewhere. He's just
More
playing
than like-
games.
Yeah, that
Remem-
energy is very palpable.
Remember, Mariana, you cannot harm him, so at least directly in the town.
games.
At least
Yeah,
in a
you're right.
lethal sense.
You know, if you're gonna continue hiding
I
around
wonder-
here, you might as well show yourself. I am not one to play.
But if I can harm him a little, he may be less annoyed.
Jason,
Again,
depending on how
just
powerful it is, I wonder
good
if
to
it's
keep in
adjacent
mind.
to Oberon.
Alright, well. Oh god. Here we go.
We'll have to figure that out when we get there.
We don't need to
We don't know if they're truly hostile yet, so let's not draw weapons if we can.
As he kind of pulls you close. The eerily chaotic magic that normally exudes from him kind of slowly begins to expand out of him. You're beginning to see the worst moments of your life flash before your eyes as he throws you at Julian and disappears.
You get used to the incompetence.
So can I pull out my sword now?
Stand you up. Here.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Chaos cousin. We have a chance to chat? I'm not going to stop your games. I'm just curious. Just have a chat.
You know,
So it's basically it's basically
he's not
an
the-
uncontrolled
that's
version of
it.
Oberon.
Good to see you.
All meat is
Alright, look.
Julian, I'm sure you know what happens.
I'm letting the
Well, I
resident
figure just on the
elemental,
case of...
You know, you're not the only
Anyway.
one who could go invisible, pal. And look, I'm trying to be
Yeah,
friendly here. As much as I
got
really
this,
don't
I
want to
got
do it.
this. So, now you do know my name, so... Now, do you know my name just from passing glance, or do I actually know you from someplace? Apologies, my
It's the
memory's
duck.
fast.
I am
Oh.
Quack. There's your name.
capital letters of what?
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
You actually have a
very
name?
interesting of your.
Yeah, it's the duck. Remember back in the old sundial?
I know,
Well,
It's the duck. That's not like.
Well,
You all are really
I mean, does he
I
actually
won't.
have a name?
I'm not
or
going
is
to
it
stop you
just
from having
the
fun.
duck?
I
It's
just
just
want
quack.
to
It's
make
just
sure
quack.
that I know sometimes changes can go a bit hectic. You
Trying to be
feel
peaceful here.
stable? I know that's a bit strange.
How is
Okay, for
throwing
one
me
chaos,
right
but-
towards Julian peaceful?
How far is it extended?
I didn't throw you towards Julian.
No, he did.
Leo,
He threw me to
I
Julian.
am no defender, but I can tell
Anyway,
you,
I'm going to leave you be. You have your fun. But
anybody can lash out in rage and revenge. But it takes a true man to sit back and swallow wrath.
People might get upset. Playful pranks are a little bit more.
I don't need to be a defender to tell you that. And I can almost certainly guarantee it's in your teachings.
Yeah, but still. Honestly, back in my home world, we would take things like that not too lightly.
So what is...
Since you hate me the most. Over there.
In time.
I don't hate you. I just. It's complicated.
I'm gonna go see if I can
Don't
show my support.
No,
Whatever that
I don't
means.
hate you. I'll fight you on that.
No, I want you to hate me.
No, I don't have to spite.
Well, always will try.
Care to explain your game?
I have no idea what is going on.
Game. Well, this is a very peaceful town. You all did a wonderfully fun festival. Had your fun, had your games. I want my fill now. Where's the chaos?
What exactly?
Where's the chaos? Are you blind?
Festival?
Should I
Yes.
actually get more into this?
More than likely
He
not.
wasn't around for the. I'm surprised.
You sure? Because she technically specifies in these things, or if I'm wrong.
What do you mean to do?
Frank.
There's a flaw in your plan, I hope you know that.
He has a plan?
Please explain. Do I not?
Even in the most rampant levels of chaos, there is some structure. It is innate in all things. The flaw in your plan is that, unfortunately, there are limits to what you can do here. Any pranks that you intend to pull are minor at best.
The sundial. Yes, the sundial. You see him kind of like pull it out of one of the pockets. And
Yes.
Leo, you recognize that the material is beginning to degrade. Almost as if it is breaking apart.
What the hell?
Almost like the swords that you had seen the duck using earlier.
Apologies, sir.
Only a matter of time.
I see.
So,
What
once
the hell?
the portals are open, and we can explore town, we can explore
no,
the
he
forest
was
together,
the-
we can have so much
He
more
was the
fun.
duck, and he, oh dear, and he's gone. He was the duck,
I do
who's
not-
been causing trouble.
I was
with
just
this
coming.
town
I was just
for
coming to listen in.
many moons, and now he has hands and.
I cannot wait to
And the
report this
means
to
to
Sir
speak.
Erhard and Liza.
Heard. What can we do now, though?
Yosef, can you
Oh,
calm
dear.
down?
I don't know.
This is one of the
You shoot them.
unfortunate...
Yes, ma'am.
Easy.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not every day that someone invisible just.
You'd like
grabs
to-
He said the
you,
sundial
throws you
deteriorating,
like
right?
a ball or
Shoot the
something.
sundial, shoot him. Easy. Problem solved.
Typically the sundials regenerate. I'm not sure in his case, though, considering he disintegrated, or started to do things.
Reason to
Thank
interrupt
you.
the meeting.
Thank you. And,
I see we all keep going to the same tailor.
What can I do for you?
I found a fat midget version of you.
I'm sorry, what?
oh.
What?
I heard about the dwarf.
I found
dear.
a fat midget version of you. Yes, the dwarf.
I feel like parts of me wants.
I
I know you're not talking about me.
I hate that that's accurate.
Inform.
I hate that that is accurate.
You need to inform
Yes,
me.
it's
Erhard
the same. It's like someone made the clothing into a ball and then just kind
Nothing's
of
going
put it
to-
on a person. It's
Nothing's
wonderful.
going to get done with your
I-
mind.
I've never heard of a dwarven witch hunter, but that would be. Do we allow dwarves now?
Shaky.
But it.
Are you going insane?
Evidently not. Ever so slightly, you'd imagine 200 years who does that to a person.
What?
Still the same.
You said months.
Why is it always 200
Evident-
years? Why can't anyone just be normal?
Anyways, I'm gonna go eat some food.
He has a good point.
They may be back.
I don't know, you're the one who told me it was 200 years.
Yes, you've been gone in our world 200 years, but you being here, how many months? 2 months? That's 100 years per month. That's insane. Also, that's enough time still here to go insane. What the fuck is going on here?
The town is an anarchist hellhole with no sets of rules, regulations, order, hierarchies. Anything that revolves around order is completely and utterly shunned here, aside from the defenders. Any attempts to bring order are met with heavy resistance and or outright stopped. This town attempted to accept a straight demon into its ranks until I put it down.
What?
As I said, you must
Is
be
half the
cautious
town
here.
possessed then?
No, they're fools. Do not attribute malice to ignorant. Yes, unfortunately, I can't attribute malice to what is ignorance, but as frustrating as it is.
How fast do people heal when they are hurt here under this invisible shield?
I have yet to experiment it here, but rather quickly it would seem. Implying they don't fight back. You also must remember not everyone here is... These aren't just some rowdy peasants or hedonistic nobles. Some of these people are capable of great feats of magic and strength. To attack them outright is foolish. But trust me, the plans to extract confessions and change the ways of people have slowly been forming. I've been adjusting them for about a month now.
Good. Has anyone been converted and shown the way of soul?
Not a single one. I believe it's out of spite, as opposed to a failure of my teachings.
Sol Invictus provides us challenges, and something that we'll overcome in time.
Very good.
I'm sure.
Very much so. As I said, the defenders, at least their leaders, are mostly competent. Liza and Erdhard are a great deal so. B.
I do have a question. How come
Yes.
there's so many Faithal that are just left to live with everyone?
In the past of this town, or at least memory of it, there was at one point in which the Fae had essentially wiped out the town due to an attempt at snuffing them out by the people within it. The current residents of it decided that perhaps the best way is to make friends with them. I disagree, but I am outnumbered here, and it would be foolish for me to challenge it. Along with that, there are some that are not innately hostile. Not to say they're friends, but Fae are fickle creatures.
Like,
Their nature varies being to
a
being.
few at the fountain.
It's also fair to you to remember that not all of these people are Fae. They are from different worlds. What's normal there is odd to us.
Everyone here is from a different world. Are there any other witch hunters at least?
No. Not that I've... Wait, yes, I've seen one. Not from our world, but from another world. I get to have much
And the
conversation
two
with them.
that traveled with you?
Dead. Died the first day.
I see.
Axel and Baylor went into the woods. Before, in the old town, there were woods where the barrier did not protect you. I found their skeletons several days later.
I ended up losing the two I was traveling with.
Before you
They
got
died
here.
while we were trying to kill a witch. Bryn and Olaf were their names, and
Shame.
when also your body is breaking in a million different ways. This fey magic.
Unfortunately. However, with the power of Soul Invictus, I can correct this, I think. Unless it won't let me. You know what? Perhaps it's just best to go away for now. It's just not working out today. There we go. Either way. Be aware there are many in this town who do attempt to provoke you. I'm not sure it's done out of malice, but it's more just poking fun. But if you can help it, don't give them what they want. They will stop eventually. If at any point your hat is mentioned, ignore it at all costs, lest they make it a running gag.
I see.
This headache is incredibly throbbing at the moment.
Would you like to go sit down somewhere?
I'll be fine. I'll admit I'm overwhelmed. By, what just
You're overwhelmed.
Yes. Especially by, what just transpired. The fact that there's another witch hunter, the fact that I've been gone for 200 years, and the fact that, it's a lot. It weighs on one's mind. In time, you'll come to terms with it. I'll admit I've not entirely done so yet.
You can always sit back. There has to be a way back.
I've been looking into it. Well, for me, what point is there going back after 200 years?
You still have so much left to teach. Only your legend has been able to give any kind of word and guidance.
I can almost guarantee you the legend is incorrect. Though what?
I imagine, though, if you came back after 200 years, people would see you as Soul himself.
By God, no. Ugh. That is the last I want. The problem I face is that you have a reason to go back and a chance. If I go back, I couldn't face anyone there if there is a legend about me. Because I can almost guarantee you it's misconstrued and incorrect.
Then sit it right. But if it is true, is there something so wrong with that?
Comparison to Julian's
If it isn't true?
outfit
to that of
If it is Andy,
a character on one of these visions, I guess.
Yeah, Percival from Critical Role.
There might be.
I have no idea who that is.
You know,
I was
Matt,
I was
I can
told
see it.
I was told that this was what
Okay.
brought the inspiration to it. My Magitech rifle.
Guten Abend.
Yeah. I can't remember which gun it was that he had that was the longer one, but it was a long, very long
And,
gun. But I know which
evidently another witch hunt
it
for,
was the bad
for my
news.
lands.
It was called Bad News.
Bad news, that's the name of it, yeah.
He called his gun bad news. Okay, you know what? I like this.
Okay,
I'm guessing
that's a
from
good name.
200 years in your future.
He had a pistol
He's
too.
kept babbling on
It
about
was
200 years.
specifically a revolver, which is
Yes.
kind of like yours, but it has a cylinder chamber in the middle of it that holds multiple rounds
That
of
thing.
ammunition,
Yeah.
and it spins every time you pull the trigger
I mean, makes
to the
sense.
next
This
round.
place doesn't exactly pull people in the most
this
temporally decent
device
manner.
he called
No.
I see.
It pulled my wife from
Well,
5
you
years
know,
to my
like,
past.
it's just once all of those
I'm sorry,
rounds are
what?
spent.
Was it called the list?
I thought the
You
revolver
know how
was-
my
yeah,
wife
yeah,
came
the
here?
revolver was
No,
called
I didn't know your
That was
wife
from
came here.
5 years.
Because he gets the other one that's the pepper box.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
she was from 5 years ago.
Oh.
From
That's
when
what he
I
called one of them.
I see.
Why are you shooting food at people?
First of all, pepper boxes are amazing pieces of technology. Don't disrespect them.
Blunderbuss that shoots pepper at people.
Wait, I barely heard Hunter.
Why?
They're amazing pieces of technology. Don't disrespect them.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing wonderful. Doing wonderful. Just
Sorry,
enjoying
so rather
the
than
fun
yelling at me across the
conversation.
room, I'm trying to learn things. What am I disrespecting?
What's that?
Pepper box revolve. Pepper
all I
box
do-
pistols.
Weird, common. Stop making.
Yeah, I don't. All I have is this one. This is Magitech, and for mine, it's just like it shoots. It doesn't even shoot projectiles. It shoots just raw fire.
First of all,
Because again, it's
up, down, left, right. Don't flag.
20 minutes trying to
yeah, I know. Just it's more so of look, like I can I can reload this thing because again, I just put fire into this. I don't put black powder into this.
And I somehow managed to at least get past it.
Hey, Dad, can I try it?
Dad,
Yeah,
I'm walking away.
Come over here.
Sweetheart.
I'm walking away.
Woo!
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not. I'm not questioning it. Don't question 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 it.
When you're ready.
Don't question it. Don't question it. Don't question it.
3, 2, 1.
I'm doing my best to bite my tongue, and it's cutting off the tip.
Here, I got a bigger one.
Don't bite your tongue. You'll lose it by the end of the day. What happened that day was shameful. It's completely incorrect.
You
I know for a fact it was.
You're so stressed, but right there. Someone came here 5 years ago. There's a chance you can go back to your home. We can both go back to our times.
Yes. As I said, I've been slowly looking into it, but no one's been much help. Most people are focused on the here and now in terms of taking care of it.
Mm.
There are
Well,
ways.
If we wanted to start making moves on trying to figure something out, where would we begin? Where would we start?
You would start at the archive more than
Is
likely.
there-
However, after
Perfect. Let's go there.
After again, though, also I've scoured it for days on end and found very little about actually the process of fixing the portal. And again, I am convinced to a point that the Fae want us to stay here. And I feel as long as they want us to stay here, then perhaps they don't necessarily want us to stay here. They just don't care if we leave. I feel like this is a game for them. But
Wheel.
where the hell is the library? By God, he was right.
What?
Not the trees themselves aren't the forest.
No, another gentleman came by and said, Your outfit is quite similar to mine.
Shit, that's you. He's wearing the same outfit.
He referred to you as a short and fat version of me, and I was like, damn. First of all, you're a dwarf, so it's not fair to say that.
Calling me a midget.
So there's a difference between a dwarf and a midget, I'm pretty sure.
He's in there. So.
Yes, you want to discuss that with him? You should discuss that with him.
No.
That's not.
He's a little crazy.
He's an interesting fella.
I can't believe it. Alright.
Are you a dwarven witch hunter by chance?
No.
I figured not. I was.
Will.
I just needed to check.
If you want to give me a fucking raid, it's barred.
Barred.
I see.
Good. Okay. I was.
This big piece of shit.
What?
Listen,
That
it's
looks
way too
interesting.
big. I don't know why. I didn't mean to. I'm here. Don't worry.
How does that contraption work?
Just don't worry.
Yes,
Oh, do
I was thinking the same thing. What does a box do for music?
You blow into it and it makes noise.
I just got
like
some
a
very,
flute.
very interesting
I didn't even see
information
any holes
about
on
the
that.
whole
It looked
duck
like
thing.
nothing like a flute.
Alright, let's talk over here real quick.
It was probably just the angle.
Well, if Hunter wants to hear about it
Yeah,
too, I mean.
I'll be there.
I mean, it has holes right here.
I was having an existential dread about.
Oh, that's nice.
By God,
Yeah.
that is very well done.
Well, apparently, when I told Moy, she told me that destroying your own sundial is basically like committing suicide. So that doesn't make any sense because, again, you saw how he destroyed his own sundial like nothing.
Yes.
I don't
Like,
know
you
if the
saw that.
destruction was complete. It looked like it was like being destroyed, maybe.
Well, that being said, I'm for sure he did. I could be wrong though, but that's what I'm trying to figure out.
More than
I
likely,
told
it's just a
Moy
trick
Do they
of
mean
some sort.
suicide by just...
Well, if it is a trick or just an illusion or something, then that must have fooled us like a lot. Because if he did destroy his sundial, then he would have just died, like perish.
Would they, or do they mean you would most likely die because this is a dangerous and hostile land that wants you dead?
No, because Moy said the sundial that everyone has is basically your soul. If you destroy it or if it gets destroyed, then you're dead.
Like you're dead.
I don't know if... that duck doesn't work by any rules that I know of.
I would not always
Well,
assume
it's not
Moy
no
is
order.
correct. It's entirely possible she
Well,
may
it's
be
not
wrong.
like... Well,
I really hope
perhaps.
that's not that.
Well,
Can I see your
I-
sundials?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, when you thing is when
Floating.
you look at them, it's not going to show you anything.
Wait,
Only the one who possesses it
why
can
does
see
mine
what
look
it
like
truly.
shit?
Perhaps no magical affinity. At least innate. Mine looked like that when I started as well. Unfortunately, over time, I've grown affinities.
You grow magic here. So the Fae do fuck with you.
I believe it's
yeah,
more.
look what they did to my hands.
Oh!
I
My
mean,
soul Invictus.
I mean, the Fae
Poor
fucked
thing.
with my liver once.
so that was fun.
That's not what
They
happened.
did
wood on
what
my
to your
second
liver?
day.
That is not at all what happened to me.
What?
What are you talking? What did you ask? What did
They
you
did
ask?
what
What's
to
going
your
on?
liver?
Well, they fucked it up once.
I see.
Oh, I thought you said they ate it.
No, what? They didn't eat it! What the fuck?
I should push you into
How
that
am I
river.
supposed to- You know,
I should just push you into that river right now for
I
sec.
just like this. How do you just throw you into the river, man?
No,
for
that is not
I
at
should
all what
just do
happened.
that.
Both of you combined could.
fucking Christ.
What happened to me?
Oh my
Follow
God,
me.
I
I'll
did.
explain to you. It is a.
To the archive.
Yes, I don't remember where it is. Like I said, everything has changed in the last 38, in the last 48 hours. I believe it's this way. What the? That's not good.
Are you?
Gotta fix that. I apparently put my boundary right through my fucking door. Boom!
Yeah, don't go through the door.
I'm not even sure if you can access the archive in this new realm yet, but when I arrived here within a few days, I had died twice. Both times I had encountered Soul. Oh, it's probably
Where's the script keeper?
must not be in at the moment. Adagio is the one who runs the library. As far as I'm aware, she's been here the longest, aside from Lawrence. I generally don't know if we have access to the archive yet.
So, if we don't have access to this archive, I imagine this building is not the archive.
The archive typically is, or last in the old town was underneath the library. Unless they've moved it again, I don't know for certain. It's incredibly frustrating, I know.
So then we just look for this Adagio.
Yes, she may be able
The
to
other
answer.
person you said.
No, it's just Adagio. As far as I'm aware, at least, it's just Adagio. I thought that was.
I mean, more so for questions, and asking them.
Oh yes.
What their attempts were.
Lawrence, he might be aware. But as I said, the first time I passed, I had, in the old.
You sure that's not the church?
That building? No, it is not the church. That is not a cross. I thought it was the first time I saw it too.
I could swear. Okay.
I know it's insane. I sent something nearby, a vicious outlaw, if you will, but it's of no concern. Anyway, what was I saying?
Vicious outlaw.
Sorry,
Jail.
Sorry, mental illness kicked in. Anyway, what was I saying?
Oh,
Yes. The voices! As I
Hope you recover soon.
As I said, I supposedly encountered Soul himself, and it was an odd experience. The first time I suffered supposedly a death was I was butchered by a huntsman. And
This is going to come off as incredibly rude. Frankly, it's too important for me to care, so I'm going to ask, have you been suffering long-term brain damage?
Ever so slightly, yes, I'm pretty sure. I do not believe the human brain is allowed to go that long without oxygen and then just come back and there be no problem whatsoever.
You can't die in this world.
Me? I think there's room for both of us if we just... Okay. You can die. There are places where you're not protected. You can drop dead and just stay dead. In my case, I don't know what happened. It was a fluke. I don't know if Soul himself had a part in it or if something else was wrong. I have a theory about the first one. Initially, I was bleeding out and on the verge of death when re-entering the border. So at that moment, I believe I did die, but then sudden intervention had brought me back. The second time, I had my heart ripped out of my chest, and I dropped dead on the spot. At that particular moment, I witnessed so, and in exchange for something of value to me, they had placed me back as my work was not done, in their words. And at that point, I started experiencing the ability to harness some of the, I guess, magic. As somewhat disturbing as it is.
I see. And you're sure these weren't fade tricks? Or just being pulled on you?
Certainly. The difference being is that while there are Fae that play God, like Archfey, there's a distinction. A great distinction, I think. I know.
Well, you could probably talk to one of them. Maybe the small goblin one. He's pretty smart about magic things.
Yeah, I'm running around like a lunatic. Moy will talk to me when she's done.
Well, he's inside of the building. You wouldn't see him.
But yeah,
understood.
I just realized I probably know where Adagio is now. Damn it all! Probably in the meeting. Just poke my head in and see. What the hell is...
I advise the other members that if you were to run into it, you simply not consent to any magic that is trying to thrust upon you.
Do you see this?
To be wary of it. But yes, well, Adagio.
Just pick it up and throw it away.
Their name is Space. They like to be referred to as Space. Space from Alexander. Space is a being of pure
Of course they're in there.
chaos and void mana. Touching them
Wait, are you...
cause adverse effects.
What?
So please refrain from petting the duck. And I did also feel as if they are getting a little bit more powerful.
It's fucking
not incredibly
cursed here.
Inside the protection of the town, as long as you don't consent. However,
Just the right type of scuffed. Just the right amount of scuff.
What about the other person who missed it?
He's in there as well. That's my luck. More often than not, that happens here. I don't know what this building is, but I'm going to go sit in here.
He's not trying to like hit you powerfully. It's like a very
Looks like someone's home. Or maybe not, it's a mythical word.
Yes. As far as I'm aware, it's not been claimed. I mean, it's probably been claimed, but I don't. To be frank, people use my church for the dumbest reasons all the time. I believe I've deserved the ability to use somebody else's place of work as a rest area. As a rest.
What, like a church and a hospital that's going to be treated as a place of sanctuary, so
Yes.
I suppose we're fine, and this place doesn't seem busy right now.
Yes. Better than the way they treated my church. Very much so. Excuse me if you hear noises. I'm taking my legs off as it's too damn hot for these things.
I'll repeat myself, hope you get better soon.
Indeed. Either way, the church will often... I'm not sure about this particular instance of the town, but the last place I was in, more often than not, it got desecrated in some way, shape, or form. People would steal from it. And again, because one, I heavily respected one of the members of the Defenders, I would not go after them. Or two, I had no ability to, as they could simply tell me no, and none of my abilities or no justice could be done. Essentially, as I said, this place is lawless and horrific. Did you hear that?
I believe I did.
I just fell on my ass.
I thought you were supposed to be fucking scary, duck!
That was out of character.
I fucked your mom out of character. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
What all happened with the church?
I had a sword stolen from there. Somebody had pissed on it once. Somebody had gone through and ransacked my personal items, taken my hat. However, I will say only once was I requested by the leader of the Defenders. Her name is Liza, lovely, lovely woman. Little, what's the word? I had a word, a perfect word, but it's just gone. Little timid and naive at times, but otherwise very nice woman. Either way, she had requested for me only one time to not go after the gentleman who had done so. I'll admit I ignored it. At least initially.
Well, the person took your things. You have a right to get them back. But
It wasn't.
the wrong in that?
The wrong was me hunting him down and crucifying him like I intended.
Well, this land is said to be lawless, so it's their fault for not setting any laws.
I would agree, typically. This place is a way of breaking one's spirit. I would highly suggest you keep strong to faith.
I see you've kept your book with you.
Indeed.
What was your name again?
Good. There are times that may be the only thing that can get you through.
I'll be honest. It was one of the few things that kept me moving as we traveled.
As it often does.
I always felt soul was with me, but to be able to have something to read, to pull my focus fully.
A physical manifestation of anything is good. It's like almost akin of having a trinket of a lost loved one.
There's only two ways to really get into that college. One is one
Difference being is that sometimes the trinkets can hold you back.
Swimming is a really lengthy thing, and since my family isn't rich, we don't have a boat. We had to swim
all the way to this college.
It wasn't that far from hometown.
Don't give up your memories under any circumstances, by the way.
Well, I mean,
For no particular reason.
get to the places you want to get to if you don't.
The magic here is odd. I've heard of being able to take people's names, their memories, their influence their thoughts.
So that is why you don't go by your name but Hunter.
Yes. Kind of a poor choice considering the meaning of my name.
No, I think it's quite appropriate.
What, Jaeger, meaning hunter? I didn't think of it at the moment.
It seems too on the nose. It's far too on the nose for anyone to believe that they're taking anything. So it wouldn't be taking her name, right? I don't know the rules of the land.
I'll admit I'm still not entirely aware of how it works myself, as I've never seen it. There's one here who knows my name. It's that, that other woman that I told you about, Liza. She uses her real name, so I introduce myself under mine as a sign of respect.
Have you been to the beach yet? Those are some deep water.
I was scared of that. I just saw scary things in the water and I didn't want to touch it.
Oh, there are very scary
Nothing has come of harm to you, I hope.
To everyone they encounter.
From the name, no.
I heard of it from some fish talking lady.
The dying twice.
Oh, the dying twice. There was more than twice. It was 3 times, in fact.
Oh, nothing.
How every time in an intervention from some.
What do you want to
In a sense, yes. The first time was less. The only real direct time was the second. The first and the third were indirect.
And you're worried that the legends of you won't be true. They'd be better. What are you talking about?
What happened? What happened between us and the Lunar Wolves?
I don't know. I thought that if I did rock paper scissors,
And what happened with me and the...
it's a game people play.
I did nothing that day of any value. I hate to tell you of it, but sins must be confessed, no matter who it is. Madeline von Keller, the Lord Inquisitor I was under at the time. As opposed to more and more needless slaughter. She had been challenged by the leader of the Lunar Wolves. Shameful, I know, our sister order and us fighting, but at the time it seemed worth it, at least to us. He challenged her to one-on-one combat, and his name was Chaplain, I believe, or this is what he went by. It was odd. He was a chaplain that went by Chaplain. It was quite confusing, I felt.
Here, in the sundial.
No, this was back home.
And yes, it is extremely silly. A lot of this shit is yes.
He had defeated her. I had held my... I'll admit it was a complicated relationship, I suppose. It was a very, very odd set of... It was a very odd dynamic, to say the least, but it could be closest compared to a parental figure, I suppose. I held her in my arms, she bled out, and... Not abiding by the duel's terms, my interrogator, Catherine, attempted to attack the chaplain while his back was turned, and I shot her. I shot her in the back as I called end to the bloodshed and the vengeance. It wasn't worth it. None of it was. I agree that, at least in our realm, it makes sense. There are times when you must prevent the spread of knowledge of the demons and the darkness, the dark powers, too. prevent their strength from growing. But to kill an entire military force that we had forcefully conscripted, they didn't have a choice. There were other options, I believed, but I wasn't going to question the Lord Inquisitor. I'm not sure what the legend truly says, but the stories are more than likely embellished and incorrect and wrong. There was nothing gained that day except a mild, uneasy peace between the Lunar Wolves and the Inquisitors of Sol and Victus. It seems the loss was more so than anything could have been gained. Yes, I was the youngest Lord Inquisitor, but that was no way to earn it. So now, after 200 years, even if I did come back, it would be assuming they would believe me, it would be a awful thing to break that illusion for people. Also an illusion I myself could not live with.
I will not lie to you. The stories that are told are embellished. I believe most still believe them. By the hells I did as well. But you are soul chosen. This has been proven 3 times now. God won't let you die. Do you believe that that's for a reason? All the challenges that you have gone through have to be for a reason.
Very much so. It's one thing to know something, it's another to feel it. So bless my soul,
How are you
I've
feeling?
found myself. I felt damn nearly abandoned by him several times. Aside from my 3rd revival, I have never heard communications. There's nothing.
Did you hear them before coming here?
No. I only heard him for the first time.
Did you question that back home?
No. But it seems odd, though. Reveal yourself in the most grandiose way once, then never again. And there things made sense. The rules applied. Soul's work was in everything. Here, aside from myself, there's nothing. I understand.
You died. You had the chance to talk because you are not in this plane anymore. You spoke with God because you were in that realm.
Actually, hold on. No, I can. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll do one better.
Oh, God, forgive
Don't you believe that? You would escape to this area where you are trapped. It was the one time that you had the ability to speak with soul. So it was taken. and then you are sent back because your job is not done.
Again, it makes sense. It's just... It's hard when there's nothing there. I just need to figure out what it is. Perhaps the goal is simply to help those here. Another exercise in madness. But
You will undoubtedly go insane, but it'll be a great trial, undoubtedly.
indeed. I mean, hear me out. A demon came here. He had possession of an angel who he was the master of. They attempted to reason with him. A demon? Can you believe that?
You're asking for your soul to be taken. Who would do such a thing? The thing doesn't, it's not even worth, it's not a life. It's not even a person. It's a demon.
Indeed. You would think so. You would think so. However, that sundial, the accursed sundial, according to the people here, it may seem counterproductive to our order, but there's a verse in, I believe it's the book of prophets in the Scriptum Aeterna. Essentially, it was, the original translation was in High Gothic, but the common essentially boiled down to push not the lost away, lest they wander further into the depths, something of the sort. And I believe,
far from light, and you'll be pushed in the swallows of shadows.
Essentially,
That
it was saying,
my father would tell me.
He's a wise man. That verse essentially meant even those that reject soul, you must not hate them. Don't pity them either, just continue to guide them lest they, go further. It's a wrangling, it's a balancing act of trying to hold on. So the only other person I've kind of confided in here was Liza. She seems to be going through a similar circumstance. I feel sorry for her. She's one of the few people in the town who, by God, if Soul had sent an angel, it had to have been her. It's hard lately, that's all. I admit I'm dumping you on this on your first day, but unfortunately, you've been the first person I can talk to who's not...
Insane.
For lack of a better term, yes. By God, to have a normal conversation.
To be honest, this is preferable to have this talk than to suffer through all this alone. I'm sorry you are dealing with this. And I'm sorry to also put a burdening amount of information on you.
As it said, that's what we do, though.
It certainly wasn't my intent. Burden.
That is what we do, we bear them. We do what nobody else will.
Speaking of what no one else will, you did kill that demon, yes?
Yes, banished it. And and I can almost guarantee you if another demon came, those fools would make me go through the whole process again. Then come ask me to do it. Alexander?
Hunter. Where in the hell have you been, friend?
Existential crisis, work, exploring.
Sounds about right.
You're partially in the couch.
I know, I keep
very much in the couch. Very much in the couch.
I turned off the full body, this shit was fucking hot.
Get wrecked, scrub. Well then, good to see you back.
Oh.
You missed out on unpossessing me, so...
Oh yes, at that point again I
I
was awake.
told you that people here were possessed. I told you people here were possessed. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it.
He was.
In my liver. My unfey-fucked liver.
Yes.
Yes, fuck the Fae.
No, they fuck livers, apparently.
Oh.
I do not know that.
This is Alexander. He is one of the other people who are not entirely astray in this town. This is, have you decided the name to go by yet? Or would you rather go by?
I'm not good at improv, you choose.
They're slaying.
Based. Let's see.
You motherfucker, most of this was improv today.
Gangster shit.
Hashtag the duckening has begun. Hashtag if you leave town, I'm gonna stab you.
God, we need to get this fucking forced ASAP. Let's see.
For that, the duck is gonna fuck with you even more now.
Faith. Your name is...
Anyways.
This is Faith.
There you go. Alright. Pleasure.
How does it feel being
What was your
unpossessed? Alexander was his.
Peace. It was wonderful.
Have
control like
So-
this, yeah.
Good.
Fey or demon possession?
Crazy wife. So I guess demon.
Demon.
Yes. You just roll a fucking dice.
No.
I just heard the. I was like, you did not just fucking roll the dice.
No, that's my, the strap for my headset.
Oh, gotcha.
Now I'm rolling the dice, though. Anyway, let's see. Well, I'm glad to see you're rid of that.
The mouse twin. The mouse twin did her magics. And I still feel like shit.
Which one?
Mostly.
The female one. The sister.
They're not the ratkin that we're used to, but they're literal mice, like people.
I was actually guessing, So they are talking. What do you mean, like people? That's a ratkin then.
No, a mouse, like as opposed to a rat, it's a mouse.
So it's a talking. It's a talking mouse.
Big ears, like big secular ears.
So I'll look for a rat with giant ears.
Close enough. I wouldn't call them a rat, though.
Takes out a little piece of paper, draws a circle, draws 3 circles. That's what they kind of look like right there. Just fucking drew Mickey Mouse and Waypoint. Holy shit!
I ought to blow your fucking head
Get
off.
sued. So these animals no magic. Are all animals in this realm magical?
Hell if I know. I saw some of
Several.
the defenders killing boar out there, so I don't think those boar are magical.
You know, I love how every time everyone knows my sole joy in life is killing things, or else what they seem to think, and nobody ever comes and gets me.
Invite you, yep. So it's the same boat for me. You would think they would look for the fucker who likes to fight things, but no, they don't.
Well, the defenders,
You
they
said there's a group of guilds.
yes.
Just make a guild of people who like to fight and kill. Easy.
Yes.
I mean, there technically is in there.
I think there already is. I think there already is one.
Yes, but I think I would rather. I think I would much rather kiss the feet of the dark goddess than do that.
Are the guilds pseudo cults?
Cults of.
I know.
I would say that more idiocracies.
The defenders might though, because they do. The defender is their god or whatever.
Well, maybe not. Maybe in a literal sense, a cult, but not in like the cut your art out demon summoning ritual kind.
Usually cults follow one head person, right?
Yeah, the defenders are more. They have two leaders.
Oh, that's a double cult then.
Well, like, I think they're a cult more on this. They're more aligned to the cult of Terminus. Like they're just a particular. They're a group that worships that particular being, as opposed to.
Mm. Also, do we want to go see it somewhat or more easily?
I don't think it's the chair in my case.
Mind.
So in my case, I don't think it's the chair. I think in my case it's the God slowly pulling me into it.
I see. I see.
It's like I'm drifting like a stick and like a stick almost.
A stick in the river.
Yeah. I'll put you out of your misery.
Please God. Oh, bye soul.
Why did you sound like that wasn't painful?
At this point, nothing hurts anymore. Nothing hurts as bad as the emotional damage at this point.
I can't wait for the forest. I can't wait for the forest to open up so I can fuck with everyone. It's gonna be great.
One day.
You know, if everyone comes from different worlds, how come everyone speaks the same language?
I've met somebody today who doesn't speak Common. They don't speak Reichspiel.
Magic translations. He can understand our language, but he cannot speak it.
Huh.
Apparently, Adagio knows Low Gothic, which is odd. Versprechen Leigoth.
Speaking of, we have to go
Sights! Yes.
I guess common in my world is liquid.
What if the sundial just makes us all speak the same?
That probably is
nice
more than
deep
likely.
doors.
I know.
Maybe.
My God. Are they still in that damn meeting?
That's a lot of people for a leaders meeting.
Sir?
Is that? Yes, it was. Is that? Yes.
You did need to talk with me. Let me know when you are ready, alright? My apologies.
Very well. Is that you, Alexander, or are you the doc?
I'm guessing you want to join the Bards Guild?
I see.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell him about that.
Thank you.
Is there an archive still?
I am me.
I see.
There's the library.
No archive there.
There's a dark version of you that used to be the duck.
There's no
floating around.
lower archive. There's
Okay.
nothing attached to the library other than books.
Okay, just need to double check.
I can
'cause-
gather some information if you need.
We were
That is
looking
not
all
in the
over for you.
library, but you would have to be very specific, and it may take me a few days.
Very specific few days, understandable.
Yeah.
Attempts
Now,
at
as you probably
escaping
already told, apparently the
anything
dog turned into a evil version.
getting the portal
of
to
yourself.
Yes, we have done
to
that.
work. Yes.
We'll actually be addressing that on the town message board. Essentially,
He
Unerta has
grabbed
found
me
some
from the
information.
back of the shoulder and threw
the
me
creation
into
of the
Julian.
magics that started snaring folks into this place. It was approximately
My point
30
is that we don't
archmages
know
and a
what
grand amount of magical artifacts
fully
and
Well,
mana.
that is true.
Except
It
that
was
they
a
wanna
very
cause
large
chaos.
ordeal to create it, and it may be a very large
and all we
ordeal
know it
to
came from that pillar over
dispel
there.
it.
I mean,
It
I
is
talked
the
to
best
Moy
lead that we
about
have,
it, and
though.
then one of the things she said, why not
That's
just
much more
push
than I was
the
able to
wall
gather
and
for
push it
myself.
down or something. That's one of the things she said.
It is actually quite a
Knock the pillar over.
Very much so.
Well,
Because I've learned that it's been 200
in
years.
case I've missed anything.
Well, no, but that's where it spawned. Like that's
200
where it
years?
came from.
Well, apparently where I'm from, it's been 200 years. So
Maybe it
I
just
just
chose
I just suddenly gotten a bit more semi-urgent in my case, but
in
How do you know
process
this?
right now that this definitely needs to be reported to Liza whenever she wakes up.
Faith.
Greetings.
Yes, I need to inform her
Good
when she's here.
Greetings.
Can we move somewhere less
But-
loud?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, I should speak with the rest of the members of the Order about something about in the meeting. There was a lot that got brought up, and I'll give you a
Did-
rundown real quick.
Did you see the rock? Did you see the rock move? The one with the eyes?
No.
Yes, it's Gunther's
Rocks
pet rock.
don't move. What?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's Gunther's pet rock.
You get used to it. You get used to it. You get ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it.
You're going to see a lot of strange and unexplainable things here. That is normal, and it will take some time to adjust. But things are a little bit more whimsical here than probably where you come from.
Yeah, this is true. But Hunter here. There's legends of what he has done for the Inquisition and all of the things that he has done to assist it before his strange disappearance. These are tales from 200 years ago.
Interesting. That is actually incredible information.
I mean, I
200
assumed.
years.
In my case, that would be about a century a month, give or take.
Century month, yes. That's interesting to know. I will actually, I will add that to my notes. I will compare it with some other instances of this. And we'll see what we can get from that. My apologies, I've actually been incredibly rude. Adagio is my name. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well. I'm Faith.
Faith. Faith and Hunter. Interesting. Are you, also of the same profession as Hunter here?
Yes. Though I'm
Okay.
not quite sure how much of the practices have been kept from your time to mine.
We'll see.
If I recall correctly, when you first arrived here, you were adamant about destroying witches, was it?
Witches, demons, heretics, anything of the sorts.
Should I rip off the bandage?
Oh, for them? I think I
Do you
already
think
have.
that'd be prudent here?
I already have.
Understood. Would you be continuing your practices here?
I have been told that it's peaceful within the town, and that any real dangers aren't ones to be worried about. The sundials and such.
Yes. But outside the town, there is a lack of such protection. And I was wondering if you would do the townsfolk harm if they were specifically of those professions.
Not unless they do me home first.
I see. So, if I recall correctly, it was more of a bounty sort of thing rather than a zealous killing? Or
Oh
am I
no.
mistaken?
Oh no, it is 100% a zealous thing.
I see. Well, keep in mind, I will assist with defending any of the folks who come to harm if they are accosted by you or your kin. Because I'm a
That
witch.
is fair. I see.
Oh,
So,
you're not summoning
I don't wish. Oh, I do not.
you're not summoning elder
Not summoning?
gods out of the fabric of reality, so you're somewhere lower on the priority list if that makes you feel better.
Okay. I am a witch. I am also something else. There are plenty of those here. And they will be defended by the other townsfolk. We help each other out. Past grievances for my folk aside, we cannot. We either stand together or we die alone.
You
I just hope
must.
that is understood, and I hope this does not sour our relationship.
No, I believe that no matter what, there seems to be a greater threat on the horizon.
Absolutely. Infighting is
outside the
not
shield.
great. Correct. Infighting it can only serve the people who are watching us, the big shadow looming over, looking for our downfall.
Yes.
Is that a literal shadow?
Unsure. Usually it is metaphorical, but occasionally there are shadow folk here.
I'll say
There's
occasion.
a lot of interesting folk that you'll meet.
A couple things like
the
shadows.
were like in our last place. The shadows were a little bit pricey a few days. It was very interesting.
I don't... Like the shadow attached to you.
Yeah, so like the shadows. Like some of the shadows were there when there was nothing to cast them. They were moving around, they were speaking, whispering, stuff like that. It was interesting. They had some pretty interesting things to say, a few jokes too. Shed some light on the situation. Or vice versa.
Indeed, wasn't a bad thing.
Oh, sorry. I took mental
Pleasure to
damage.
meet you. I will actually have to get going, but if you are in need of any local knowledge, history, magical stuff, anything to explain your sundial, fae, or otherwise, I am the head proprietor of the library and the leader of the Sages Guild. If you ask any of our members, we'd be happy to help you become informed on anything you might need.
Thank you very much. I would most likely need help looking over past historical documents, going over what has happened in the town. I want to find a way back home.
We all do. We have some recent developments on that too, which will be posted to the town message board within the next coming hours or so.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Perfect. Thank you very much.
You've come at a very opportune time, my friends. It's nice to meet you, Faith.
It's nice to
Until we
meet
meet
you
again.
as well, Mr. Daggio. So, when we have that information, we'll start making moves then. Try and find some portal or way out.
You see Alexander's letter, he just puts it back.
What was that?
Oh, I found it. Oh, that was one of the reasons. Well, one of the reasons why I haven't been here today. I've been trying to gauge what I can and can't do with my abilities now, and while I was looking through my equipment, some of my swords were missing. Some of them were corroded, and there were a few other items left inside my, I guess, I don't exactly know what I should call it here. Realm of items, maybe. I don't. We just call it a item place. Where I'm from.
Call it prison buck? I see.
Whatever the case, that was in there for her. I always seem to forget that she can just teleport or turn invisible and run off. So.
I'm sure you can just put it in her mailbox later.
Your
guess,
demon
yeah.
wife.
No, no. She died before I even came here.
Yeah.
I think I see. I actually don't know what the hells you're talking about.
Alexander.
Yes.
Question: do you still have your sundial with you?
He pulls out
We'll keep a note of
his
things.
sundial, which it looks normal.
Yeah.
I've
That's
forgotten
what I
your
kind
name.
of thought.
Sorry.
All right.
Michael.
Well, apparently, from what we understand, the entity or thing that was like once known as a Doug that took the chaos form of yourself. It's apparently if it had destroyed its own sundial, I think it's just full of chaos and therefore has no soul and it's not a living thing. So that could explain why it didn't die as soon as it was destroyed. I mean, I talked to Moya about it, but from what she said is that normally people who destroy their sundials would die instantly. But I told her it didn't die. It literally destroyed with its some kind of chaos magic and just like nothing.
Yeah.
Will.
Wayne, would you like to take care of that?
It's a magical duck.
I know that.
What's to say that it didn't just illusion? It could have also illusioned the fucking thing and made
It
it
was
look that
listen.
way.
No. It cannot be an illusion because it looked like it was the real thing.
But
And also, one more time, Alexander, what was your what did you say?
We can do that then.
From my understanding, it was never a living thing to begin with.
Supposed to be meeting in the library just right about now, so let's.
That is true. I mean, it literally opened.
Gains sentience.
Well, that is true. I mean, that is true. It can't be a living thing because, after all, I mean, I saw it back in the old sundial. It opened its mouth to a 90-degree angle and started playing music. So that cannot be normal.
That is no bird. That is no duck.
Well, that explains it a lot. Great. Well, like I said before, we haven't had any reports of its sightings ever since it first showed, so it looks like it must have disappeared for now. But like you said before, like you said before, it cannot be an illusion. I don't think it was. I think it was.
My apologies. No, please keep talking.
So, like you said before, I don't think it was an illusion. I think it was its actual sundial. Took it out,
Do you have
destroyed
any
it like
proof
nothing.
of that?
No, it destroyed its sundial until it was nothing but air.
Then you have nothing to work
Must
on.
be a declaration of war. So.
It also
so
could have
basically
just
you're
done
saying-
that so that way you are chasing
The
tail.
sundial is an image. The sundial is
Chaos.
In some form English. The sundial tends to be a form of proof that you belong to this place in this town.
Oh.
It could simply be trying to assert that it doesn't want to be associated with anyone here. Declaring war on all of us.
You good?
Are you, Based, are you good?
Based. Wake up, buddy.
It's
Yeah, sorry,
okay.
give me a sec.
Is he
I'm good, give me a sec.
okay? Take it easy, buddy.
Whatever the case.
Oh, the misery.
First expedition out of town will be interesting.
Yeah, Sir Earhart mentioned that once we get all the supplies and equipment and everything ready to go for the expedition, which is in 2 days, there will be certain groups of each defender will be going with the mountain groups. He'll probably explain who's going with and do
I want to go
what,
find somewhere to
so we know
retire.
for sure. Other than that, I think
I'll be fine.
Yes.
Unless you need
Since
to.
it has taken my form, I can only assume it'll be
Cards down.
along the same skill level
My
as me.
room's heating up like an oven, so I'm probably gonna hop out anyway.
I mean, it literally just grabbed me
You
by
sure
the
you're
back
okay?
shoulder and threw me to
No, I'm
Julian
not.
like nothing.
I'm fucking dip too.
Sounds like
Yeah,
something
let's
I would do.
I'm going.
let's do a wrap up.
I'm going to retire for the evening. Give me
Understandable.
Give me some information whenever you have any.
Alright, will do.
Mm.
I might as well take care of a couple of things before I retire as well. You all take care.
Where do you stay normally?
I stay at the. I typically stay in the church.
Let's
If you go into the basement to the church, there's a lot more beds. Just like your dad. All right, I'm going. I'm fucking responding to. I can't.
Well,
Ending stream.
yeah, you okay?
Fucking Waypoint before, I think. I never crashed there.
I'm trying to turn off my stream. Trying to turn off my fucking stream.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Out of all the other things, you decided to do that. You
Why?
threw me